And we're live. Okay. Oh my god, the gone fishing is over Sam's picture right now.
Oh yeah, Sam's back for a bit.
Yeah, Sam is back for a singular session so that she can hear Seraphina get absolutely fucking yelled at. Or worse yet, the silent treatment.
Yeah, I was like, y'all are overhyping it for the screaming and shouting part.
I was gonna say, I don't see Fran like yelling right now.
He'll yell, but we'll see. Again, it depends on how you react.
Either way, I'm here for the cheese mate, and she cooking.
Here for the drama.
Mm-hmm.
Anyway, everyone, welcome back to As Above, So Below. Praise
something,
the wall.
Wall, and
wall.
oh yeah, DM, say what you said to us earlier about it being a roleplay session or whatever.
So this is gonna be a roleplay session for two reasons. One, some shit happened at the end of the session that just I want to see happen, and I just kind of want to sit back and watch. And two, Roll20 fucked over my map by deleting it, and I don't know why. So
we was gonna get into a fight.
Well, y'all had officially talked your way out of it, and it would definitely be very one-sided.
Oh no, I thought I was talking about like the whole war thing that we were prepping for, but I.
Oh yeah.
Anyway.
So,
yay!
Yeah.
So as of why the fuck is my shit so bright? Give me a second.
Dude, you've got to be fucking kidding. I've got to find a different program. This is like the 50th time this shit's happened. Veto 2
what happened?
All my PNGs again.
Oh no.
The Veto 2? Oh, hey Cerberus, finally it's been 17 sessions since I could catch it live. Well, glad you're here.
Morphe, the lighting on your face makes you look particularly Caucasian today.
You better be careful.
Oh god! Now you're just a floating face.
You look weirdly more Caucasian.
Right.
You showing up here looking like you got a trust fund.
It's just the exposure, that's all.
That man has a 720 credit score right now.
Oh my god.
I love that video.
I think it's your computer screen, so you're fine.
Yeah, it's more so the fact that my computer screen is a general white screen because I'm looking at map shit.
It's just the exposure. That's all.
Yeah. It's fucking stupid shit. In fact,
Anyway. Oh.
Oh.
God damn.
Oh, you got a whole ass like
I really don't. Yeah, back guys. Oh my god. Go back to the regular one!
Cue the hot
Turn it off and on again. God.
Turn it off! Turn it
Cue
off!
the hot Sune Miku music in the background.
Oh my god.
Oh, that's so much better. There we go. There we go. That'll have to fucking do.
It'll have to. Your skin is positively glowing.
I hate it.
So
I heard Garam come out of that.
Yeah.
All right, yeah. So yes, welcome to D&D. Forgive my fucking bright ass screen. I don't know why today of all days it's so fucking bright.
You look fine.
Camera. But welcome back to D&D, y'all. My name is Morphe. I am the DM for this campaign. And last session, to wrap it up, the party made a kind of loose agreement with the remaining 3 emeralds about not killing each other on site right now.
Because the wall commands it.
The wall.
Praise the wall.
Praise the wall.
And through a kind of like social blackmail and religious like manipulation, they freed an entire peoples. Which, you
Future.
know,
Including the on-kegs.
Yeah.
Mhm.
yeah, way to take their tools and use it against them.
Oh, we did nothing. The wall commanded it. Remember, if the wall giveth, the wall taketh
Take
away.
it away. And the wall
Praise the
protects.
wall. Also, I don't want
I
to fight an
love it.
Umber Hole.
Yeah,
That's
I was
fair,
really
that's
glad
fair.
about that part.
Either
I was
that
glad
or
we
the
didn't have to
fucking
fight them.
bullets. Fuck the bullets.
We
Yeah,
would have had
like-
to fight all of them. But
Yeah.
Yeah, there was no less than 30 characters y'all would have had to fight like back
Yeah,
to back.
fuck that.
We would have had
It's
late
fine.
games.
Best character.
Y'all are capable of doing that. You've done like 15 to 20.
That
in the
doesn't mean we
past.
want to do it.
Y'all act like y'all didn't fucking nuke several of my combat intros and things like that, being like, and then come back, Seraphina talking mad shit about. I wish it was a little more difficult, and I was like,
That's how you die.
Okay, but that was like
killed him.
that was like past us. We're new us now.
Like, dang, I wish that fight was harder.
Mr.
Okay, cool.
Fucking
I'll kill
no
you
magic.
next time.
Hold up. I don't want to hear that's old us when Luke is literally a human being. His
Hey.
only weakness is he couldn't see in the dark, and even with that, the man was rolling with advantage because of dual builds and shit like that.
I got Googles now.
Yep.
All right.
All right, back to the session. The way that the session went down is that the party was able to come to a semi-agreement with the Emeralds to essentially work together to stop whatever cult bullshit is happening down below. And with that loose agreement, they also were able to come together and agree to free most of the trap kobolds that the Emeralds took as either cannon fodder, slaves, whatever you could come across, whatever they were, you guys freed them. And then you also gained a very nice ally, Whitejaw, who is
Whitejaw.
Yeah.
Oh,
he's a troglodyte. He's a
Yeah.
troglodyte who may or may not have known Fran from a previous life.
He said he
Uh,
knew me. There's no may or may not have. He was just like, fuck you and the family you wrote in on.
Yeah, pretty
You
much.
did this to me.
And I
Yeah.
was like, who, me? I said you're free, motherfucker.
Me?
And it's
I
like,
just happened to drop the key in front of your cell.
I just want to point out the funny thing is in my campaign, troglodytes are named for the markings on their body that they sometimes do themselves or get from battle. So their wounds heal white. So a white jaw is his entire jaw is just this off-white scarring. Other troglodytes you guys saw had like hands that were scarred that you fought against. They had their backs that were scarred. Again, like they are all named. It's kind of like the Feather Clan. It's like wherever those feathers are, that's kind of someone's name. Troglodytes, wherever you got scarred up the most, bro, that's who you is. And if next Tuesday you get blown up, we calling you white back.
Oh my god.
Not white back.
10 out of 10. 10 out of 10.
Damn.
So how'd you get your name? I stubbed
Scar
my
dick.
toe. My wife is a very, very dedicated woman. But yeah, so you guys met him. He is like 80% on your side, but like 0% on the Emerald side. So it's
Yeah.
kind of like you freed my people. My wife gets to go home. Okay. All right, you guys are less dicks than those guys over there.
I thought his wife died.
Yes, you're right. She did die.
Because the emeralds.
Yeah, the emerald. No, it was his father. His father-in-law fucking got killed, and he ended up in charge because he
Wait.
married a kobold.
Wait, who are we talking about now?
Talking about Whitejaw. That is
Whitejaw.
correct.
Okay, because I
you-
remember you did say that his wife died
Yeah.
because of the emeralds.
Correct. You did state that.
I thought okay. So what?
Aaron, do I need to play back the last session for you?
The fucking last session, 'cause I'm pretty damn sure I said that the
Did you
father-in-law
misspeak?
died. Huh?
You might have misspoke because that is not what I remember.
I don't remember that either.
Well, I misspoke then.
Okay.
Father-in-law died. He had married the chief's daughter, and everybody was like, "You're kind of next in line." And him being a troglodyte, being like, I'm not a kobold. The fuck you mean I'm in line? But yeah, long story short, you now have him on your team. He sent all his people away. The other kobolds and a bunch of the Umber Hulks also realized that they were free and have gone on their own fucking thing. The people on the team for the Emeralds are a handful now of kobolds and bullets who are technically on their side, and then you have about 4 Umber Hulks who have teamed up with you guys, and you're working together loosely to stop the cult that you have been very much filled in on. Is very much following a white dragon-esque individual who may or may not be like deformed. You've now heard that like she's deformed to a point, so you're not sure as to what all
that's
that means.
That's been known.
Yeah. So with that, we're actually going to start with the party, and then we'll jump over to Sam. Because Sam is with us, we'll be jumping over to Sam for a bit to do some like small role play with her and the Bone Devil.
Oh,
So
You don't nickname him Bone Daddy, I'm gonna be upset.
Nah, we're gonna name him Bonold. It's like
Bonold?
It's like Donald.
I was gonna ask DM for flavor text if while the Bone Devil is under the sea with me, can he be in the form of like a skeletal like shark? I think that would be really cool.
I can definitely give him like he's almost like a shark shrimp kind of like thing. He's got like a shark tail, but it's got a bunch of bone fucking legs.
I
underneath
see.
it.
Like a centipede.
Yeah, like a
Okay.
centipede with a shark butt. Yeah.
Okay, and I'll call him Chompy. I like
Chompy.
that. He may be Chompy.
Also, for
You
those
know
that
this
have not
dude.
seen it, I drew Sam's new form. If it'll fucking send.
Is
There
you
it goes.
All of us have the same idea. There's Sam
God.
for
Wee!
I hate that they're the right color for him though. The ones
Wait,
Luke
what?
posted, the dancing shrimp, they're actually the
Oh.
right color, the red
I
and
thought you were
white.
talking about the fucking drawing. I was like, wow, fuck.
No. Drawing's dope. It's the dancing shrimp Luke posted are actually the right color for him. They're red and white. So we're gonna start with essentially you guys have taken this space now as kind of a communal space. You see that the two emeralds who are the ones that don't talk too much. That would be the red emerald Thrash and the blue emerald Felek are kind of like in their own space. And you can see that Thrash is just basically standing there as Felek is kind of freaking out about obviously you guys, but he won't look at you because he's a fucking coward. So he's just kind of like, how can we trust them? We can't really look in their direction. Don't look at them. We're going to fucking die.
Wait.
And then you have Thrash, who is just he's the
real
big
quick?
guy. Yeah, totally.
I'm gonna use message because like we're obviously seeing them having their whole freak out over there. They're not that far from us. I'm just gonna use message and say boo.
And he looks around and he like locks eyes with you, and he just goes. Dude. and then fucking Thrash just goes.
Oh my god.
You are a failure of an emerald.
Oh my god.
And you just watch as Tasha comes out from like a room and she hears him crying and she looks at him. She goes, "We are royalty, you buffoon." And he just goes, "Try." And she dismisses him and comes up to the party. Directly to actually Gragnar. So any space you so choose is your own. If you want us to build you some quarters that are separate, we can go ahead and she looks at the Umberhawks, realizing that they're not going to do work for her anymore. We can arrange something, I guess.
I mean, you can ask nicely.
Fran's gonna chuckle, but he's gonna be like serving soup to everyone.
You see the Umberhulk. Fran is serving a bowl of soup to an Umberhulk who's just kind of like tiny bowl. And he's just looking, but he doesn't break eye contact with Tasha when he does it. She's just kind of like,
you just have to say please.
Umberhulk.
I'm sure he has a name.
Would you mind building them a home of some sort, a place that they might lay their head? No. She just throws the bowl at her. She got, and it shatters. Like it just straight shatters. And that was a metal bowl. It just fucking shatters at her feet.
Oh my god.
And the 4 Umberhulks get up. Again, these guys are like 10 feet tall. Like and that's them hunched. They're just kind of like this. And they walk over and literally just you watch as they go like this. And you see like mold earth and earth pillar occur simultaneously as they just lift a space, a room that splits, that gives you guys probably about a 25 by 25 foot space to actually stay in.
I'm just gonna message to Fran real quick. Like, I don't want to be rude, but like, how the fuck were they listening to them?
I don't know. I was actually kind of curious about that myself, and they could easily crush them. Easily. The emeralds can't be that powerful.
I'm gonna go to the Umberhulk and give him another bowl of soup. Thanks, buddy.
Oh, Luke, give him 2. He accidentally broke his bowl.
Okay.
Thank you, Luke.
Thank you, Umberhulk.
And they actually start to like you can see the Umberhulks like start burying a bit. Like the earth beneath them begins to vibrate as they kind of like half bury themselves in the dirt. And they kind of spin around a little bit, almost like you see animals do when they're like trying to get into a better space. And then they sit almost like giant mines, boulders in the ground, where their eyes are just barely above. And it almost looks like they're getting ready to go to sleep. The 4 of them are kind of nestled outside your area. Their backs are pretty much the only thing you can see, which if you guys remember from the artwork of the Umberhulk, is just basically a giant, like, naturally armored back, like a beetle. They proceed to rest, and Tasha proceeds to walk up again to you guys. Is there anything else we can do to make this more appealing?
I mean, I'm pretty comfortable as is.
What about you, large human? And she looks at Luke, who is just like probably the biggest biggest human they've ever seen.
No, I think we're good with this.
Then good night.
Okay.
And she just kind of started. She doesn't know what to say to you guys either. She just kind of.
And Fran's gonna turn to everyone. Was it me or was that really fucking awkward?
That was really weird.
Absolutely,
That was really fucking weird.
They absolutely are gonna turn on us.
Yeah, there's no way that they do not like us. They do not.
You know what? I'll put it this way: we're not gonna swing first, but they're gonna be the ones in the grave.
Fair. Honestly, I don't see Thrash and Felix doing it, but I definitely see Tasha doing it.
Like I'm willing to let bygones be bygones, and they can live here or whatever the fuck they want to do, fucking weirdos. But
they really could just do whatever the hell they wanted.
Yeah, I don't care. But like I said my piece. I'm gonna defend myself if something happens, but
yeah. Ron's gonna serve Gragnar a bowl of soup. I am not eating that. I saw what y'all put in there.
It can't be that bad.
And he serves a bowl of soup to Luke.
And it's just clunk, 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 clunk.
I already forgot what the fuck we put in.
It was nasty.
Ron was trying to fix it and then got pulled away to talk to Seraphina, and when he came back, it was worse.
Yeah, I rolled a 7 to acknowledge that.
So pick a die: red, blue, green, or metal.
Green.
Got one vote for green. Anyone else?
Nah, go
the
for
options?
green.
I already forgot.
Wait, what?
Red, blue, green, or metal?
Green it is.
Wait, what are we rolling? I'm sorry.
Oh, nothing. I'm asking you which die you want me to decide for y'all's constitution.
Oh, metal?
I'm not eating it, by the way. I would like to state that now.
Alrighty. So everyone who ate the food.
I'm gonna say I don't see Seraphina eating it either way because she doesn't really like the kobold.
It can't be as bad as my omelet.
All I have to say is everyone who eats, please roll a d20 and tell me what your constitutions with your constitution modifier, what it is.
I forgot to pull up my fucking calculator.
Say.
Too busy making a stupid meme.
Whilst they are slurping on this very awful stew, Fran is just gonna hold up his hand. Fran's gonna hold up his hand and he's gonna like do the berry spell. And just grab one and eat it.
You didn't tell me you could make berries.
Yeah, I absolutely can. I've been able to this entire time.
Well, it's great to know in the future now.
Oh, well, I mean, do you want some or do you really want to try that?
It all depends on this roll that I make.
Fran makes it's actually the ration spell because he gets.
I thought it was good berry.
It was supposed to be good berry, but he's not quite good at it.
Okay.
So he's producing ration while trying to learn good berry. So every now and then he produces good berry. He also occasionally just ends up with like a cracker and some cheese on top of the berries. So that's one of the reasons that chef like.
Chat just put in all caps, eat it.
I rolled a 23.
Oh, nice.
Let's go.
It takes hella gut to you. This is actually like it's bitter in like a really nice kind of way, and you're just kind of like, it's not really what you're used to, but like it's not the worst thing you've ever eaten. And the green glowing chunks really add to like the ambiance.
21. Ambiance?
You're good. You're golden. Again, you've had similar meals your entire life. So
it's better than my omelet.
It's better than your omelet? Well,
absolutely. Oh, it's fighting back, but it's fine.
Hold it down, buddy. Hold it down. You can fight anything.
All right, and
with fighting back, hold on. I got something in my bag for that.
Nope.
Got any more of that fire brew?
Yeah, I actually have a whole fucking gallon of it. I didn't use that much.
God.
There's fire brew, and then I still have some of the goop coffee.
Yeah, no, not the goop coffee again. I learned my lesson.
Yep, I'll pull out like the big ass gallon jar of fucking edible napalm, I guess.
And as you proceed to eat that, and you begin to drink that, the red emerald Thrash kind of approaches, and you can see he's kind of being led by his nose a little bit, like almost like a dog who tilts his head. Like,
You can have some if you want.
Yeah, soup's for everybody.
Yeah.
Sure. And he kind of sits down. And again, he's pretty big for a kobold, sitting at like a solid 5.5 feet. And he's just kind of like, he sits down and you can audibly hear his weight shift. Like, the rock he sits on, Fran, is actually one close to you, and you feel your rock side go up a little bit.
Oh. Hey, Felix, are you gonna join us too?
I'm good.
You sure?
I'm gonna go to bed. I'm sleepy. It's been a busy day, and
Okay.
you know, kind of got, gotta wrap it up.
That's all right. Good night.
Good night. And you see that he kind of like he looks at Thrash, and he goes, "Yeah, you're gonna go to sleep. You're gonna eat. Okay, all right. Have fun." And you watch as Thrash just kind of like downs an entire bowl in one go. Just,
I want to be so mean. I want to be
Do it.
mean, but I'm
Do
gonna
it.
be nice.
Do it.
You've done it so wrong.
it's good.
It was a combined effort.
Thank you. See? Not that bad.
Okay, Luke.
Luke's very proud.
Seraphina's just been sitting there, just kind of picking at her food the whole time.
I'd offer you rations, but I ate all of mine.
Oh,
Smart.
it's fine. Huh?
Smart.
Yeah, you never know when you get food again, so why the fuck do I keep it?
What you going to do when down below?
You talking about to do with what's the fucking name? What fucking like Felic, I think you said his name was.
Yeah,
going
it's
by
like Felix
Feldris, or
funny.
wait. Oh, I thought you were talking about the other guy.
Yeah.
No, whatever Dave Nar's going by.
Feldris.
Okay.
Oh yeah.
Honestly, the plan is kind of just to use their fascination with thinking that they were the person that was supposed to be chosen by the Ancestor. It's kind of gonna just play off of that.
Why?
Why not? I was already gonna fucking kill him the first time. Technically, I tried to before, but as you can tell, that didn't stick.
Why not just crush throat?
I mean, that's kind of the plan, but...
Whose throat? Wait, we're crushing throats now? What's happening?
I don't know. At least the idea I'm thinking we're going for, we don't have a huge force. They seem to have a huge force. I'm thinking we can play it off where I essentially challenge him. It's like, champion versus champion, whatever the fuck, because obviously he's chosen of the white dragon. I have to run it by my ancestor to see if... I'm pretty sure he's going to be cool with it for the most part, but,
Gragnar.
Yeah.
I don't think he's actually chosen by the white dragon.
I mean, there's probably multiple white dragons. Let's be real. There's not like just, I'm the white dragon. I get to do all this stuff.
Would I know that, DM?
I mean, you know that there were multiple dragons in the past, but like their numbers were declined greatly due to past.
Oh no, I meant like the Dave Narnett actually being chosen.
Oh, like you're not. You're pretty sure it's your mom down there, and that she might have turned into a white dragon. So, like, I mean, not the way you were chosen, that's for sure. But like technicalities, I guess.
A form of chosen.
All right.
Like on the loose term, chosen.
Then I retract my statement. It's like, if you want to call it that.
I mean, I don't know what else to refer to it as. I mean, honestly, I don't care. I'm just using it as an advantage so we don't have to fight an army of people. And I feel like I can play off of that.
Strategy.
Essentially, because they literally mentioned it when we got here. They had more people than when we got here, and they lost half of them. Like, we can fight a lot of shit, like, don't get me wrong. That's pushing it. I'll put it like that. That's probably pushing it.
Fine.
Mm-hmm.
Fine. Oh. I think and it almost looks like he doesn't know quite what to say. Like it's almost as if he's not used to conversation or making decisions, so he's genuinely confused as to like why you're not doing the most direct murder hobo route. It's like, and it's not even something you have to roll for insight. It's just very obvious that he's just like, that's a decision you made. Okay, decision made. But also, why complex? You can tell that there's probably 4 or 5 brain cells tops. And that he's very much kind of the I take orders and I do as I'm told type of guy.
Oh boy.
My father always made decisions. Very tactical. I just do as told.
See, normally, like, I'm all for going guns a-blazing and go down there and beat ass, but I've already died once. I don't want to, like, make a habit out of it.
Do you want to?
Oh.
You died twice.
Twice?
Scars on bodies show die twice. He kind of looks around.
He slowly turned to Gragnar.
I forgot. Gragnar never told us about the other thing.
I only remember one. That was when I got chopped up by death. No, you guys got told about that because fucking Asmodeus' big ass mouth was talking shit and brought it up. I think there was gonna say anything.
I think that was it, wasn't it?
That's the only one I remember. Yeah, I don't remember. I only remember one.
You died twice. He points to Fran. You near died many times.
Excuse me?
He points to Seraphina. You halved.
What?
You halved. You die, but someone save. And he points to Luke. You resurrect a lot.
Yeah.
Wait, you knew that?
Scars on body tell story. Only thing I good at. Other than strangle and smash and block.
I mean, to be fair, you've mentioned Gragnar is literally covered in scars after that death situation.
True, yeah.
Made emerald because I see that.
You can see scars.
And scars tell story.
That's true.
I still do not remember what the second time was. I remember one.
Yeah, I only.
That's something. I
thought death was the.
You go.
Wait. Huh?
Child head goes.
Yeah, I got thrown into the pit when I was a kid.
Oh, that okay.
Okay. I thought you like
the sigh from Fran. Like...
Wait, but did Gragnar ever tell Fran about the death situation?
Oh yes.
Oh, okay. I thought he still was unaware of that.
I personally didn't say anything.
Yeah, Gragnar
didn't say
mouth said something. Yeah. Ozzy
That's
said
what I meant.
all, and that's when Franz started like crying. It was just like,
Yeah, I forgot about that. Yeah.
Yeah, you died a lot. And he looks at all you.
I haven't died.
Yeah, we got a lot going on.
And he points to his eye and points to the eye that he got ran through in that pit.
Oh, I forgot about that too. Wait, did that count?
I mean, I'm still here. My eye is fine.
Mm.
I was more so asking out of character.
But yeah. And fathers say that able to tell a story is good.
Yes.
Though he don't tell a lot of true stories.
For good reason or for bad reasons?
For fun, mostly.
Oh, those are the best. Could you tell me a few of those stories? And Brad's gonna pull out his book.
And he kind of scratches the back of his neck as if he's trying to think. Again, he's not one to make decisions, so you can see that he's like contemplating. Roll a persuasion.
Oh, bet.
Roll a persuasion.
Right,
Fran's really good at those.
That's
Man,
like my big
I wonder
thing.
if Fran passes.
Take your bets now. Take your bets
inspiration.
now. Above 20 or above 30.
I'm gonna say 24.
I'm gonna say 30. Oh no.
So an 18 plus 14.
I
win!
I slide a silver to Seraphina.
Yeah!
So you watch as he sits there, and he reaches behind him, and he pulls out what looks like a little necklace that looks like a little shield. And he kind of rubs it a little bit, and it's red in color with a silver trim. It's very ornate, very beautifully ornate.
Can I do an investigate or an insight on that?
You could do an investigate.
I don't want to touch it. I don't want to be disrespectful unless he's handing it to me.
I would say this would be a religion check.
Oh. I was raised without religion. Let's go. Oh, I still rolled a 19 plus 2, baby.
21.
It looks familiar, but it's just far enough away that you're just like, okay, there's religions that deal with shields as like a paladin thing. There's religions that deal with it. And a red shield with silver trim. That seems familiar, but it doesn't really stick out to you. Like something is scratching in the back of your head. Even with that roll, it's a very, very kind of like...
Mostly because I don't know a lot about religion. So.
Yeah. So it's like, you know that there are religions, specifically like paladin beliefs, and some smaller cults.
And it was a
that
gold
kind of
shield
focus.
with a red trim?
It's a red shield with a silver trim.
Shield. Okay, guys.
And I will say
Could I try rolling?
There is a also red like little crystal or something in the center.
Okay.
And you can roll. What is your reason for wanting to roll? You just want to roll on the armor or the not the armor, the shield? You're just curious about it?
Yeah. Like as a player, I'm curious about it.
It's a little necklace. It's a
I have
little
a +5 in religion.
Okay.
That is a 17 plus 5.
Okay, you would know more about religion. It scratches the back of your head for a second, and then you settle on one of three possibilities. One is that, again, it's a paladin's necklace, something tied to an oath of some sort. Two, it is very ornate, so it's most definitely something from either up top or from somewhere else. It's not keen to the Underdark. Well, I would say that you can kind of not one of three things, but these are three facts you're able to pull from it. And third, It reminds you of a shield you've seen before.
A shield I've seen before? Like, during the campaign or during backstory shit?
During the campaign.
Shield
Reminds you of a shield you've seen before. And he rubs it, and he thinks, he goes, okay.
Hmm?
Okay. Tell story.
Ooh.
There once was a mother who fell in love with a liar. She gave birth to a son, and that son had no will.
This sounds awfully familiar, DM.
When she died, she told the son to follow his father until another person is worthy. Her last will on her son that she loved. The son followed his father and walked his path and protected him and fought for him until he died. And then he realized that death meant nothing, and he kept fighting. So he protects until he finds someone better to protect. He does as father says, because mother says. The end.
And who is that story about?
Mother, son, and father.
Whose mother, son, and father? Or is it just a general mother, son, and father?
And you see him kind of promise to tell story. Told story.
Fair.
And he stands up and he looks at all of you, and it's almost this kind of like confusion. I go to bed now.
I
Thank
Have
you
a
for the
good night.
story.
Luke,
Yes.
are you strong?
I'd like to think so.
I wonder if you're stronger than father.
Then I hope to meet him one day.
You have. And he continues to walk away. What do you do now in your downtime? I'm going to give you guys some time to talk.
Dragonborn?
What?
Did I kill a dragonborn? I don't remember if I killed anyone.
I don't know. Did you, Luke? I can't keep track of all your kills.
I mean,
we killed 2 on the
Fish.
layer above. So
there were the fish, there were the troglodytes, there was the salad.
The dragonborn above that were working for the emeralds.
I don't think we've killed a dragonborn.
Yeah, we did.
Yeah, we did.
Just the one that was like guiding them.
No, we literally fought 2.
Yeah, there were slave ones from the kingdom.
He's not a dragonborn, by the way. He's a kobold.
Yeah, but
DM.
Yes.
Yordle says, "Love your hair."
Thank you, Yordle. Appreciate you.
I'm sure it'll come to me during my sleep.
Can you remind me what shields I have seen before?
No.
There's a square one. There's a circle one.
I knew it.
There's one that looks like a heart.
There's one that
Did
looks like a
Vaughn
shield.
have a shield for his emblem?
Vaughn
Way
didn't
back.
know.
No? Okay.
No.
What about Snacks Killers? No? Okay, those are the only two I could think of, but you're telling me no now, so I'm just like, shit, what fucking shields have I seen?
Wait a second.
Anyway, what are y'all talking about as a party?
That's kind of a sad story.
Yeah.
Kind of bad for him. I feel kind of bad for him.
I mean, I feel bad for most of the people we've met down here, if I'm being honest. No offense.
Yeah, no, it's pretty bad down here. That's probably the correct opinion to take.
Okay, cool. It is awful down here. It is absolutely terrible.
I mean, I've told you guys
saying
like multiple times. It's pretty bad
Gragnar,
down here.
no offense, but once we get topside again, I don't ever want to come back down here.
I mean, I'm not coming back down here.
I wonder how Sneaknar's doing up there.
Probably got his hands full. We kind of sent like several hundreds of new kobolds to the new city. I don't know if to get in contact with them either. So,
Oh yeah, would you like me to write up another note?
Typing?
Ron
What's
has
that?
Ron has a little typewriter.
Speaking of which, do you have enough to fund an entire city?
I plead
Who?
the fifth.
who?
You.
Between
What I mean, are you all rich?
Well,
no, not all of us.
I spent
Do
my
we
last
want,
gold on... What's up?
Do we want an actual number? We don't know how much money Fran has, and I just pick shit up, and then I look in my bag later, and I'm like, that's interesting.
I'm what some would call a trust fund baby.
Yeah, I was gonna say, as soon as Gragnar says, I don't know how much Fran has, Seraphina's gonna...
I killed the DM.
I'm a trust fund baby.
Yeah,
but I have my typing up too. Yeah.
That's essentially how Gragnar was putting it. It's like his Fran always has fucking money.
What's up?
I need that animated. Just the 5 seconds of fun. Some would call me a trust fund baby. I just want Garum glaring at him from the corner.
No,
I gave them a bunch of like gems and shit to get started. Like, I don't mind giving them more money. It's kind of where all like what's left of my family went. Like,
I'm funding the entire.
I have a comfortable amount of money. Like, I don't mind divulging how much I have, but like, I am, descendant of an ancient red dragon, and kind of
you can fund an entire city.
I did kind of just inherit his hoard.
It is true. I was there. I watched it happen. And he gave me dibs. That was cool.
I love Luke is like, wait, are y'all fucking rich?
Well, Fran and Gragnar are. You're getting paid.
Luke feels his right pocket for the 5 gold he has. Okay.
I only have how much gold? I only have 108 gold and 2 gold bars.
No, you have a silver on you. You just
I have
got
2
one.
silver. No. I have 2 silver now.
As adventurers, like in this world, the way they explain how money works, and then as an adventurer, there is such a disconnect because you're either broke as fuck or you're rich as fuck, and you buy you repair your armor, and it's like, oh, it was nice being rich for all of 2 minutes.
There is no in between.
I feel like this.
That's why I don't have heavy armor.
I feel like this isn't even an adventure thing. Gragnar just picks up shit and then finds out later, oh, this is worth like 10,000 gold. I mean, do we want to know the number I have written down? I don't mind saying it.
I know how much you have. You've told me.
Okay, so
Gragnar fucking pulls out his checkbook.
Wait, does Fran even have any more platinum? Has he gotten paid yet?
I gave Fran more platinum.
Oh. I meant from the double pay that he was supposed to get.
Oh yeah. Yeah, I got that.
Yeah, no. Currently Gragnar is sitting on 100.5 platinum and 49 gold. And then I have my arachnid money safe that I bought from the merchant.
Oh,
that
yeah.
has 5,000 platinum in it.
Jesus Christ.
Look, he said he wanted to build someone who stole everything, and I was like, fine, go for it.
I think the most I think the funniest and yet the most like richest conversation they've both had with each other was probably Fran being like, man, I only have like a satchel full of platinum coins right now. Like pure platinum.
Like, I'm kind of strapped.
And Fran's just like, that is like the most loose change I've had in so long. And Gragnar's like, you want more? And he's like, oh no.
But also,
I'm okay.
I remember when Fran said I only have this much platinum and immediately spent it on a fucking revival scroll.
Which I still have, by the way.
I want you all to know that as you're discussing your wealth, Garam's just sitting there like...
Seraphina also, it's just kind of like, it must be nice.
I've mentioned it on multiple occasions that you guys, I don't mind getting you guys things. I literally have all this fucking money.
Am I trading one class of aristocrats for another?
If Sam was at this table right now, she'd be having a nosebleed.
Like Garam was literally living in squalor. Like,
yeah, then he came and hung out with us, and we immediately gave him 100 gold to go get himself some new shit.
Yeah, and he was kind of like, he came back, and he didn't even spend 20 gold, and he was just like, here's your money back. Like, I don't need to spend 100 gold on shit. All right.
No, we gave it to you to melt down and turn it into a gold hook. Come on, man.
As you guys are having these conversations, we're gonna kind of scoot over to Sam, who currently is
under the sea.
Under the sea.
Is currently standing by as Blue is being medicated. Her eye has been sewn shut. It's kind of messy. You can see that she has like turned away magical healing because she wanted other people to be healed, taken care of. But like she has
God damn it.
That's beautiful, Luke.
well, smash, but that's beside the point. But as for the rest of the people, you were brought to Blue like a few days ago, and she is still technically healing. You guys have basically been hiding out on the outskirts of the kingdom in what is essentially the slums, wherein which there's just a handful of people running around trying to heal others. The castle was razed, and you can still see the flames from the castle now, as it obviously any form of fire working under here is magical in nature. There were people thrown out. A lot of the common folks aren't really sure what is going on, and they are terrified because a new order has taken over, and they have the mark of, to your dismay, Sam, Osmodeus. An entire legion of merfolk with his mark branded on their shoulders, and as soldiers, and what appear to be merfolks who are magically inclined and using sort of infernal, language to go ahead and cast spells, have it branded on their forehead. They are swimming around at speeds you hadn't previously thought possible, as they have ransacked locations, and over the past few days, you guys have just kind of been moving from location to location. At the time you had arrived, the Bone Devil had seemed to have disappeared until at one point someone tried to jump you, and the Bone Devil's tail came out of your shadow and just ran him through.
Jesus.
And split him in half. The tail went out and then literally just went, severing this man in half. And he was a regular foot soldier. And you can still hear him in your head as he kind of chuckles. You can't sneak up on shadows. And that was a day or two ago. You're now in a kind of cellar of sorts, hiding beneath a bar. One that is fairly loud and fairly almost obnoxiously loud, as you can hear people eating and drinking. Apparently, this is a place that Blue had gone to as a child on her escapades among the town, back when she was a little less of a royalty and a little more of a royal pain in the ass to her father, as she kind of chuckles and tells you. Again, her eye is sewn shut, and she's just kind of sitting there as people are being healed, soldiers, things like that. You're down to probably a dozen or so soldiers.
Mm-hmm.
What do you do?
Like, I look around. So is it just like these dozen or so soldiers down here with us? Are there like other refugees of the palace, or?
There are other refugees, but the ones with you now are just a dozen or so soldiers who are there to specifically protect you and Blue, until you can meet up with some other allies.
Okay. So I'm gonna sit next to Blue, and I'm gonna like look her over and see how she's healing and everything, and just ask her, how are you feeling? I know that's kind of a redundant thing to say, but
I hurt. I'm sore. I miss my bed. But I am fine. Luckily, they've kept most of the ransacking to the downtown areas and the castles area, but they're going to come through here eventually. We need to get you over to our allies, a few friends we've made.
and who would that be?
Mm. A lich who said he's friends with you.
Oh god damn it. Did you
Let's
happen
go.
to catch a name? And she's gonna like massage her brow a little bit, like
Yonti.
all right.
He said that he made a deal to look out for your family because you would look out for his.
Okay. Where would he be?
He's currently outside the kingdom. He said that he can't directly intervene yet, as these intruders seem to be marked by Osmodeus. Religious fervor kicked in, and apparently my nephew decided to take the side of cultists over family. You can see the frustration and like detestment she had. She had very obviously talked to you guys prior about trying to make things peaceful, like trying to talk things out with her nephew before it escalated. But the fact that he sided with essentially the king of lies, Osmodeus, you just you can see the frustration in her and the wondering as to why could he really be that ignorant to how Osmodeus works. But then again, he feeds on people's wants. He feeds on what they feel they are clustering for and promises things. But also, you don't have to be someone who directly works with Asmodeus. You can just be some dumbass cultist who thinks, if I'm the one who brings back the king, then hell, he might treat me nice. And you can hear people mumbling like that about the new king, which you haven't seen yet. You haven't met him yet. Know that he's supposedly of the age of like 16, 17. Fairly young, fairly impressionable. And that he seems to have pretty much full-heartedly sided with these cultists. And every day around like nighttime, when this light that is almost like their sun fades, it kind of wavers and then fades and sinks down behind the kingdom. As it goes down, you hear kind of propaganda being blasted. Give in to the new father. Give in to the new king. If you see the traitors, turn them in now, and gold and riches and nobility will be given to you, and you shall be treated no less than I. Very obviously a young man's voice kind of echoing through. For our new god is no longer Poseidon, no longer the mistress of the sea. It is Asmodeus, as it should be. And the mistress of the sea, I'll give you one guess on who that's supposed to be.
I don't know, Calypso maybe.
Bingo.
That was.
Yeah. So he is literally turning on like what is essentially for these people centuries of religious practices and worship, claiming that Calypso and Poseidon are no longer their leaders and their gods.
Turning against the ocean itself.
Yep, in the name of Asmodeus. Which gives you a little tickle in the back of your brain, lets you know that that means that Poseidon is most definitely not on the side of Asmodeus. It might be worth looking into.
Mm-hmm. And she's going to turn to Blue again. The point is now, one, we have to get to Yanti, because any help at this point is going to be crucial for us. Another thing is that we can't just stay in one place.
Yes,
They're
I
going to
know.
raid here eventually.
Yes. We ran as fast as we could, but we will have to head out soon. Once the bar closes, there's some caves here that we can use to get out. I really must thank Britannia about her hospitality. Britannia being the owner of the bar.
Mm-hmm. Sam's going to pause for a second, and she's going to like excuse herself from Blue, like, excuse me, just 1 second. And then she's going to walk like quietly to like a corner, and she's going to try to talk to the Bone Devil. Are you there?
Right. And you can hear it almost as if it's in your ear. Of course, I'm here. I'm getting used to your shadow.
I need your help getting us through without being followed.
Am I getting a free pass to do what's necessary?
To do only what is necessary.
I can do that. And you watch as a part of your shadow, almost like a serpent peels off from you and seems to almost go into a crack in the wall. And you almost hear chuckling, like deep, disturbed chuckling, and it almost makes you second guess your contract with this devil. Because he is a devil, and that crosses your mind, and you wonder what's the difference between a demon and a devil. But you don't know right now. Fran crosses your mind because he would most definitely know the difference. Gragnar wouldn't give two shits because he'd just be worried about whether or not they'd have to kill it later. Seraphina would be questioning the deal you've made while still holding her hand out to Osmodeus, and it kind of makes you chuckle a little bit.
Hey.
And then you think about Luke, who would probably sit there and wonder, not in like a himbo kind of way, but like, could I take this bone devil if necessary to defend these people? It's a little bit of himbo in it. And then you think about Garum. And the idea of whether or not he would have technically agreed with this if the situation wasn't so dire. And that's when your shell phone begins to ring.
And she'll pick it up.
Luckily, you put it on silent because that would only make sense.
Shut up.
And you see Garum, and he sits there, kind of with the phone there, and he's kind of like trying to get it right, and he tilts it sideways, and so he's sideways on your shell.
Honey, the other way. The other way.
He tilts it the other way, and he's sideways the other way.
Okay, just straight up and down, Garum. Just straight up and down. There you go. Okay.
He's such an old man. I love it.
The man can tinker, but he's got to like have time to tinker with it. He's never dealt with this. The man has had a rock he yells into, and the last time he did it, somebody told him to say "suck my," and he disowned them for a week.
He still has a Nokia sending stone. He has to upgrade it to a 5G.
Insert Creed.
And this is he has messaged you every night before going to bed, just to like keep in touch with you. The first night, obviously, you couldn't get a hold of him. Second night, you got like 2 seconds to talk to him before you all had to leave. And this is the first time you've really had, like, this is your third or fourth night in, and it's kind of blurred. The day is kind of blurred. You're not used to being underwater. The Underdark has really screwed with your sense of time, and now there's this weird orb thing that just kind of arbitrarily, as far as you know, goes up and down, deciding the day. How are you doing?
That's a loaded question, but I'm okay. Not a whole lot of opportunity for rest. How are you guys doing?
We made friendship with the Emeralds for now.
With the emeralds?
Yeah, I'm pretty sure everyone, and myself included, is agreed we're going to murder them at some point. Without saying as much, but like right now, we need allies.
And how did you manage to, like, get them to the cause?
Oh, they were down for the cause. They were down for the cause. And also, Fran may have unintentionally resurrected a dead religion.
I'd like to say I'd be surprised by that, but that sounds like an average Tuesday for Fran. So
The wall giveth and the wall taketh away.
The what?
Praise.
You do hear, like, in the background, you hear a singular cobalt in the background. Praise the wall!
Yes, my child, you have embraced us. Finally.
I'm uncomfortable. I'm very uncomfortable here. Methinks dealing with an insurrection might be better.
I don't know. So I learned something today, or just a moment ago. Apparently Yanti is here. And is
You're going to sit at a table with Yanti and negotiate together to come with the plan.
I know, but apparently he wants to make good on the agreement that we had, that we protect his family, he protects ours. And honestly, we're hurting for some type of semblance of any kind of support.
That's fair. Chaos liked that.
Chaos will remember that.
Well, fucking motherfucker's probably in the corner doing the fucking Fortnite dances at this point.
Chaos
But
is just sitting around doing Sudoku, and he's just like, "What? Why is it?"
When Chaos is alone in the room, how much or little chaos is there? It's like asking it, what does a tree make a noise in the forest if it falls when no one else is around? And Garam kind of sits there and goes, well, good luck with that. He just praised the wall because it was funny. Why does this feel like some text game?
Can I ask you something?
What?
Just in your opinion?
Mm-hmm.
Do you think I made the right decision?
Doing what?
Making the deal that I made.
I don't think there was a right decision to make. I think you're in a shit show, kind of like everyone else, and you're just kind of grasping at straws at this point.
I guess what I'm stuck on is that if making these kinds of deals and having the cost of these deals being so open-ended and dire to some and necessary to others, I'm kind of stuck in this internal struggle of feeling like I'm no better than he is if I go around doing these types of things. But then again, my hands are tied and I have no other.
Are you trying to fuck over people?
I'm not trying to fuck over people,
And you
but
are 10 times better than him.
But I feel like the repercussions of that is going to end up fucking over somebody.
Probably. I mean, and he kind of sits there and he realizes he's just kind of saying that. He's just like, you've made a decision. You can either stick with it, backtrack, or do nothing. Those are the options you got. Are you going to go back on your deal with the Bone Devil and deal with those consequences?
No.
Are you going to do nothing?
No, because we can't do nothing.
Sure you can. It's called laying down and dying. But you don't want to do that, do you?
No, because that's not who we are, Garen.
Okay. So you can go forward. You can take care of the situation you have to take care of. And you can just deal with whatever comes later. Be right there with you to do it. But you can't second guess a situation when it's already done. If you don't want to make the same decision in the future, don't. You know? That's kind of how that is.
I really wish you were here.
Wish I could be there.
I don't, actually. I don't wish you were here dealing with this shit, but you know what I mean.
Yep, I do. But I gotta handle some things here.
How is everybody else doing up there?
They're talking about how wealthy they are, and it's kind of like just annoyingly disgusting.
Oh, God.
Friends
Did they
like
find more money? What did they
No, they're just perpetually wealthy. And I think Seraphina's finally figuring out that, like, she's poor.
No, she's known that. Thank you.
I think she's starting to act like it. She's turned away the food, but eventually she's gonna have to eat something.
I mean, but she's not really poor. She's married back into riches, and then it's a very temporary status for her.
don't. I don't want to be the only poor fuck here. Okay, like let's just be real. Like,
I mean, you might not be for long. I mean, you're the wife of a captain. That's, you know, that comes with a nice salary. Not great.
I mean, in this moment, okay, Gragnar pulled out a fucking little notebook of some sort and was like, "I've got this much fucking platinum." Fran, like less than 2 months ago, was talking about how he was down to a bag of platinum or some shit like that, like a few months ago. And I just looked at him. Who the fuck says that?
And like, jokingly, like Sam's like, "Honey, do you want me to Venmo you like $10? Like, what do you want?"
What's Venmo?
I don't need a fucking allowance.
You'd have to use the World Wide Web, which is just a spider that delivers things for you.
But down
I hate
here,
that.
it's just a
I
lobster.
hate that we made
It's a
that. I
little
hate that we
lobster.
made that canonical.
Wait, can
It's
we
a
like?
crabs? It's crabs because they're the spiders of the sea.
Oh,
Oh yeah, that's true.
I was gonna say fucking Lynette just sends a spider to Garum. Here you go.
It like lands on his head.
Oh, it comes to me first, and it has a little snorkel.
That'd be hella cute.
That would be really cute.
There's like
Garum
a
sends
single
spiders and
gold
Sam
coin.
sends crabs.
A single gold coin being carried by a spider lands on his head, just kind of like,
Ding.
I despise all of you. All of you. But I've got to go. I've got to get some rest. Essentially, we move down deeper into the Underdark tomorrow.
Okay. We're gonna be on the move tonight because we can't stay in one place. But I'll get to you as soon as I can.
All right. Same time. And if we can't get with each other, that's assume that like it's not terrible. Just assume it's gone to shit. We're probably beating
Well,
somebody,
okay.
and they're probably acting like Scarab Man again. I don't know at this point. Religions, folklore, they're just abusing people's natural fears.
Or yelling at each other.
Praise.
Praise!
No. Well, looks like I got $3.42. Garum is like, I've got a nickel and a goldfish card.
I've got a gift card to In-N-Out.
With 5 cents on it.
Mm-hmm. But with that, he kind of, he goes and does the same thing he does every night, but you're not quite sure. It's not something that he's done before, but he goes like this. And then he hangs up. More, he drops the phone. It's like, ah, shit.
Man, you gotta learn that thing.
Shut the fuck up, Luke. And then, like, you hear the click.
She chuckles to herself. She's like, I love you too.
And you watch as you look around. And after that short call, you see that serpent-like creature come through the crack again into your shadow. The next 3 blocks are free of any problem. And his voice sounds different, smoother.
You only took out what was necessary, correct?
He did.
Who am I talking to?
The name is Blitzkrieg.
And
A friend of the Bone Devils. He said that there would be some fun, and I would get to slaughter things. No contract necessary. Lesser Damon, of course. I'm not of the devil persuasion, so making contracts isn't really my thing. But, getting summoned is really nice to be back up top again. As long as Mr. Bone Devil is on your side, so am I. Don't worry. He was going to make sure that the gates you would be using to exit were wide open for you.
If you're gonna be here, keep yourself unseen. And
Of course, wouldn't want to scare the locals now, would we? I do say, it's quite interesting that a child of Asmodeus would be going as far as to face him head first.
Yeah, well, we're kind of limited on choices now, aren't we?
Of course. Who would want to be possessed? But what would I know? I'm usually the possessor. Speaking of which, is there anyone around that could give me a more physical form?
I think you're fine just the way you are right now.
Of course, mistress. Be more than happy to sit and stay a spectre. I'm far less useful in that form, though.
When I find use for you, I will let you know.
Ooh. Now that sounds like somebody who got old Bone Daddy down good for a nice little fun. So, of course, I will stay quiet, Scout's honor. But if you ever need someone to be sliced or diced or blown to smithereens, please let me know.
And Sam's just gonna ignore that remark. And she'll return to Blue.
As you return to Blue, she is finishing up, packing up things. Very obviously still beaten and bruised, but, you know, capable of moving. You watch as the guards who are around her, you finally get the time to look at them, and you don't recognize them. The guard who was beside her, who is kind of very obvious that she had something going with, is not here. And that doesn't bode well.
And I'm going to really relay that to Blue.
He was run through. My nephew, personally, saw to it that the head of my guard was run through and then beheaded in front of me as I was forced to flee.
None of those who you lost will be dying in vain. I can promise you that.
You'll see. And she proceeds to swim past you. There's like she was smiling when you approached, and then with that questioning, she's just kind of. She's going to go ahead and start moving forward. With that, we're going to jump back to the party, who have gone to bed.
Wait, I didn't want to go to bed.
Okay, what are you doing before you go to bed?
I'm gonna see if I can get in contact with my ancestor. It's like I still don't know how this shit works, but it would be nice to have a talk.
Roll an Arcana check.
Hey, I think I'm good at those. Ooh, I'm proficient in Arcana. I'm scared to roll this die. I don't like this one. This one
Do
makes
it.
me bad a lot.
Roll it. Do it. Do it.
Why? It's not terrible. 18.
18? Okay, let's see. You succeed. So you're sitting there, you're just kind of like, I don't know what to do. I've never done this really before. Hey. So what is something you kind of like, almost like, what do you do while you try to bring your ancestor forward?
Honestly, Gragnar's just like, I kind of need to talk. I don't really know how to get you to show up. And he just starts digging through his bag. It's just a habit at this point. Just, okay, I keep forgetting what shit is in here.
As you're digging through your bag, you kind of dig through and you're looking through, and then as you look up, you realize that you are not in those caves anymore. You are kind of in this kind of emptiness. It's filled with fog. It seems very familiar. And you come across your ancestor. But he looks different. Like before, he's been kind of in human form and in dragon form, but he's been kind of see-through and things like that. He almost looks a little more solid. A little more there. And seems to be sleeping. What do you do?
Hold on. Just gonna walk over and be like, hey. You're not usually sleeping. Hello?
He watches like a claw scratches his eyes. And he blinks and he looks down at you. Well, if it isn't the great hero.
I wouldn't say all that.
You've cleared out most of the kobolds.
I suppose.
And you did so with as little bloodshed as possible.
Well, maybe not on the last layer, but...
What do you need?
It's mostly just running this idea. It feels like it's a good idea to do what I've came up with is kind of playing on... I cannot remember the name he's going by.
Feldris.
This is in character and out of character.
Well, out of character, it's Feldris, if you're talking about Dapenar.
Yeah.
What is your plan? And he sets up, and as he does, he almost seems to polymorph. But he's just a smaller dragon.
Because it happened even whenever we were here the last time, and at least from whenever the situation with Seraphina scrying on him, even though he's chosen of that white dragon, I guess, I don't know how it works. I'm assuming it's a technicality or something. I don't know.
I wish that Seraphina's ancestor could hear you say that. He would absolutely rant at you about technicalities.
See, that's why I said that white dragon and not like the white dragon.
There's no the white dragon. It's just...
That's what I said earlier!
You're right. It's just really funny because that is not a white dragon. That is a broken shell of an entity.
Okay, this is going to be interesting. At least I've had the conversation with Seraphina about her mom, because I don't think I should personally have to do anything with her, because I don't trust my judgment because of obvious reasons. But that's not why I'm here. The idea I'm thinking of is playing off of Feldris's fixation on him not being the one that was chosen. I'm thinking that I can probably play off of that and bring it to like a challenge between the two of us, possibly. I don't know. I'm just trying to get outside opinion on this, because on one hand,
sounds pretty smart to me. Honestly, it's a lot better than your plan to fight death. So you've come a long way.
Okay, he was talking shit and I had to do something. Okay, I didn't have to, but like I was proving a point. Whatever.
Gragnar trying to live that talk shit, get hit lifestyle, but instead he got whacked across the fucking room.
I technically won.
He did technically win.
Technicality.
That is the most actually thing Gragnar has ever done. Actually won.
I did what you told me to do, so I win. Money, please.
Money, please.
Fucking hell. He just kind of sits there and he kind of again begins to change a little bit. This time he's more of a dragonborn in appearance.
Mm.
And he goes, honestly, you're using your enemy's weakness to your advantage. I don't see why it wouldn't work unless someone else gets in the way of it.
I feel like that's going to be the emeralds.
Speaking of which, the fuck is all that about? And he just kind of points in a general direction, and you're able to ever so lightly see the emeralds kind of there.
I don't
Still
know.
alive.
It came down to, oh shit, they have an entire army that we possibly could have fought and gotten through and had like a situation. But I thought, okay, I'm trying to still liberate a couple of people that are still here. And then on top of that, I didn't want to fight an entire army of people. So we're kind of they're absolutely going to betray us. Like, I'm not going to like
yeah, they betrayed
Fred,
me.
Why am I not surprised?
How do you think I got fucking sent Osmodius as a fucking... They wanted more power. They got greedy and then put a seal on me, sent me towards Osmodius, and he decided to squish me in front of you. This was centuries ago from that.
I was in trouble.
I would very much like to burn them all alive, but I'm not yet fully put together. You can thank Seraphina for what little she's been doing in her practices.
I was wondering about that.
She's been tinkering.
I mean, you look good.
I feel great. Except for the fact that I don't have a fucking tail! And he points down to his tail, which is more corporeal. It's more see-through than the rest of him.
Well, it's, progress outside. It's progress. It's better than being dead.
Between you getting stronger and her getting stronger, we're doing a lot better.
I mean, personally, they could have an accident down below and we can get rid of them. Strayed disintegration ray or something gets hit by it and they're just gone.
I'm fucking down.
Yeah, I mean, I lived under a fucking rock. Like, literally. And now I'm here sending people to a city that me and what's left of my family set up. Like
Started from the bottom, now you're here.
Oh my god!
God damn it.
Based.
It's the second time.
I mean, am I wrong?
No.
You are... It's better than free falling.
Significantly better.
Shut up, Morphe.
That smile, that damn smile.
So, I think your plan would work just fine so long as he is focused on you. Let it be a one-on-one fight and then you decide to fucking disintegrate him. Sounds like a plan.
That's pretty much the plan. Like, one-on-one fight. I'm literally just gonna go down there and talk shit. It worked last time.
Really did.
Especially with his fixation on this shit, it seems like it should work fine. But it's like, I don't know. I think what I'm mostly looking at is like, I can't even say like a backup plan, because the backup plan is we just fucking try and kill everybody because they also have an army.
It's far less than you think. You gotta. What of it? It's not strong, but
numbers.
And he sits there. It doesn't seem like they have a lot of numbers. It seems like they know these caves.
I mean, they are from down here. Well, they've taken people that are from down here.
These things, as far as I can tell from what I've seen through your eyes, they're more instinct than anything. For the most part. But yeah, no, I like your plan. I think it'll work.
Let's just hope it stays that way.
Let's hope that he's very, very hyper fixated on you.
I feel like I had another question.
I feel like I might have had another answer. Now, if you don't mind, I'm going to go ahead and keep regenerating my soul.
Okay, I do remember what it was.
Okay.
So it is. I've talked to Fran about it, and I've been thinking about it since I had this conversation with Gramps, because he's saying in the situation when you go back to the afterlife, you kind of need to align yourself with a god to have a place, so you're not like a wandering soul. Well, obviously he has a place now from last I heard. You've seen a lot through me. I don't like the options. So do you know anything about like making your own options,
Making your own options in the afterlife.
Not like that. I want to be a fucking god. It's not even because I want to be stronger. It's not even... It's not even because I want to be stronger. The options suck, like really bad, and like I just want to protect the people around me. That's not like big thing.
It's not like the option to become a god comes around every day. You know that.
Yeah, I know. It's just we've seen a lot of things like transfer hands. We've heard things about fucking. I don't know. I've heard like rumblings, huh?
Sorry.
No, we did say 3.
You gave one away.
No, I didn't.
It's like I've seen a lot of things like change hands. I've heard stuff about pomegranates. I've heard things about these wine or whatever the gods drink and shit like that. I don't know anything about it personally.
About the elixir of the gods.
I guess. I don't know. I've seen it
most
like in
mortals who drink that, from my experience, combust. You're
sorry, just the
Look, the only thing I can say is that if you want to be a god, you need worshippers. You need people to actually praise you. Faith is a very powerful thing here. Look, you want power to protect the people you care about. That's what it boils down to. You say you don't want it for power, but that's what it is. You want power so that you can smite those who would wish to smite you and yours, so that you can crush them, so that you can kill them, so that you can lock them away. Doesn't matter what the outcome is. The same verse as the last. Okay, same verse as the first. You want to be powerful enough to make the decisions yourself. And you're talking about making decisions that only gods get to make.
Oh, when you put it like that.
You want to change how the world works? Well, you're either going to have to burn it down or play by the rules. The rules say get worshippers.
I like
If
the
you want
second option.
burn it down,
Mm.
you need to be powerful enough as a mortal then to make gods bend to your will. Now, what seems more plausible? That you could either become a god, make a place for those who have none, the peaceful route, or that you could then continue the war that'll happen in 5 years.
With all the crazy shit that's going on with us, I honestly don't know what the crazier option is.
Fair. You want to become a god, I'll back you.
Oh, really?
Yeah, you're kind of my descendant and the tether to the universe for me. Like, I cannot function or exist with you dead.
Fair.
I will back you. But understand, being a god comes with some restrictions, again.
Hmm.
And there are things far above gods.
I think we've met some of them.
You've met a fraction of one of them. And a fraction of another.
Mm.
You've met chaos, you've met time.
Mm.
You're going to meet war.
Mm.
But they aren't whole. They exist on this place like a finger sticking into a paper.
Yeah, I was getting the gist that, like, if they showed up in person, they would probably rip the world apart.
Rip the world apart, you would go blind, combust into nothingness, and then be rendered mad in some
Franz
twisted form.
experienced that.
So, and here's the thing. Again, I'll back you, but you're insane. It's not a bad thing.
Yeah, I mean,
I've never known a sane god.
Apparently, I thought what I thought was death. Apparently, so.
Oh no, I got to hear very much that was not apparently death, but rather.
Oh no, that's what I heard. That's what I was told.
Apparently, a god of death, but not death.
Mm. Still bad idea, but we'll take my battle scars and keep trucking. Thanks for upgrade, though. Definitely going to be useful in the coming hours.
Yeah. Well, again, I'm going to go back to try to grow my tail back.
Yeah. Like I said, you're looking good. Keep reconstituting your skull. I don't know what that means, but...
It means that there's more power I can give you later.
Cool.
And,
all right, well, enjoy your nap then.
All right. Get the fuck out of my house.
How do I leave? Just
through the fog, and as you do, you kind of just casually come out of it, but it's kind of like, I don't know what I'm doing. And you come out of it, and for you, it is like, you can't tell how much time has gone by, but like everyone has kind of started to wind down. Fran, what do you do before you go to bed?
I go to bed.
Okay. Do you go to bed next to Seraphina? Do you go to bed on your own? What do you do, mate?
I wait for Seraphina to choose where she's sleeping.
So, what is... So where are we, like, you said the kobolds or somebody made, like, rooms or something? Like, what?
They made, like, a 25 by 25 space for you.
Mm-hmm.
The
Okay.
dirt is soft and compared to the hard dirt.
Is it like
floors of
one big room, or is it like separate?
It's split into like a hall with several different small rooms.
I guess I'll walk into the room. Is that where Fran is?
Oh, I'm not in a room.
Where are you?
I'm standing outside.
Okay.
How about this?
I'm
putting
confused.
dishes away. How about that?
Okay.
I'm stacking dirty dishes and putting them aside so that it's cleaned up.
I will approach you. Do you want to talk?
About what?
About what I said?
What is it you said that makes you think I want to talk? Okay. And he's going to pick up the pot, the empty pot, and put all the dirty dishes inside of it and put it aside. Good night, Seraphina. And he's going to walk into Gragnar's room.
Fran!
What, Seraphina?
I'm sorry.
Okay.
You're right. I should have respected what you decided.
Do you think I make decisions that hurt you? Do you think I've ever made a decision that was aimed to hurt you? Let me answer that for you. Do you think that I have ever caused harm to you, even when I was hunting you down to gut you alive? Do you really think I have lied to you? Do you really think that I'm capable of that to you?
No.
Then why did you say that? Why did you believe that? Why did you compare me to everyone else? Because, let's be honest, Seraphina, I am a liar. I am a crook. I am an assassin. I am a murderer. I am a killer. I am a born and bred liar. But the one person I refuse to lie to looked me dead in the eyes, knowing who I am, knowing who I'm trying to become, and said, I lied to them. So if that is what you deem it so, I will be a liar. But if you really wish for me to be nothing but brutally honest, I will be brutally honest. If there is something that you absolutely need of me, I will do so. I've never hesitated. The moment I figured out exactly what was going to happen, what could happen between you, Gragnar, and your mother, I kept my mouth shut. Why? Because I knew you wouldn't change your mind. Because I knew it wouldn't change what you've already decided for yourself. And yet you still forced me to discuss that with you. You still yelled at me and commanded me to do that. And what did I do? I still obeyed. Because I don't know how to say no to you. I've never known how to say no to you, only how to avoid it. And the one time I have the privilege of saying no for myself, for you, I am the liar. Sometimes telling the full truth isn't always the best. Trust me. So what do you want from me?
You don't need to change anything. I'll do better.
Okay.
I didn't mean to hurt you. I'm scared, friend.
I know. And I would like to clarify something. You didn't hurt me. Hearing the same thing over and over again about who you are and who people see you as does not hurt me. It only hurts me whenever you looked at me and said it. Everywhere we go, I used to be very proud of the name Felidar. Everywhere we go, I used to brag about my family lineage and my family name. And the more I get to know these people without having to put on a face or pretend like I'm not a Felidar, the more they look at me and say, "You are a liar. I can't trust you." Why would I trust the word of a Felidar? Why would I trust you, Fron? Because they don't know me, it doesn't hurt. Because they didn't get to know me. Because they've never wanted to know me. It hurt because you know me. It hurt because you know who I am. Who I really am. You know me as Fron Alistar. And I'll be damned if Fron Alistar is known as a liar.
You're not a liar.
I love you, Seraphina. But you need to remember, we are not against you. We are trying to help you.
I know.
Then stop
I know.
looking at us like villains and look at us like your friends, like your family, like your loved ones.
I'm trying, but I'm scared that if I can't handle killing my own mother to put her out of her misery, then I won't be able to go through with doing the same thing with Dad and I. I don't want to hesitate. I know that I love you, but I don't know what will happen if I hesitate.
People die.
And I don't want that.
Then choose. The people who will die that you can save, or the people who are already gone. I will do whatever you wish. If you hesitate, I will kill them. Because
Okay.
I won't hesitate.
Okay. I think I need to talk to Bahamut.
Okay.
Will
If
you
you need me
go with me?
to talk to Bahamut,
Yes.
sure.
Is everything else here picked up?
Yeah, I got everything.
Okay. And then she's gonna start walking to, I guess, their room?
Their hole in the wall?
Their hole in the wall?
Their wall?
The best kind of wall. Our wall. All right. So you guys will walk to the room. And as you begin to walk by Fraud, you temporarily lock eyes just for a moment with Whitejaw, who looks at you and gives a nod. As you begin to go to your room. And you watch as he doesn't go to the room where you guys are. He kind of walks over to his own corner space in this cave and sits down. He pulls out something and he begins to look over it. It almost looks like a book of some sort. And it catches your attention that a troglodyte is reading a book.
Whitejaw, what are you reading?
Mm-hmm.
What are you reading?
Closes it and he holds it up. And it's like, it's very obviously like a children's book with more pictures than anything. Wife gave it to me, said that I needed to learn.
Oh. Let me know if you need help.
No.
Fair. Absolutely fair. However, I will say I have taught somebody who's one-handed and illiterate to write and how to read. So I have
Garum in the corner. Garum in the
expertise.
corner with his shell phone as he closes it. That's when he drops it. He's like, "Fuck!"
Bless you!
I'm good. She made
Okay.
notes, and he opens it, and you see that there's common, but there's also scribbled all over it in another language you don't recognize.
Ooh, I'm gonna make a mental note of that.
Go talk to God with your wife.
Sure. Which
He looks very confused. Like,
Fran looks exasperated, and he's just like, okay, and he just goes into the room.
Come on, let's go.
Luke, what are you doing before you go to bed?
I'm just gonna take first watch.
I was gonna stay up with you. Yeah, no, we're taking watches. I'm staying up with Luke.
Y'all sit and take watch, and you look across, and again, like, it's like a good 40, 50 feet away. Like, it is a distance, but you just see you see Thrash sitting there also, who's taking first watch all night. He's just sitting on a rock. And like all the others are like, there's a couple kobolds like awake, but some of those kobolds are like curled up with their bullets, and it's like almost cute to watch if they weren't both murderous monsters. Like the kobolds and the bullets, who like, these are the guys who decide to stick with the emeralds, you know. And you watch as he just sits there. He does not fucking move. He's like a sentry almost, like just like 40k custodian, like just standing there or sitting there, nothing. Just staring at you guys and kind of scanning the area.
So I'm in love with you. That one kind of scares me.
Which one, Thrash?
A little bit. Like, I want to say that I could take them out with, like, you know, one disintegrate ray, but there's like that tiny chance, there's that tiny little part of me that says they'll just smack it.
Honestly, I think convince Thrash to join us. He doesn't seem
That's
like.
what I want to say. I
Oh
want
my
to
God.
say, but we have dealt with so many fuckheads down here, and I'm from here.
I mean, that is true, but he seems different from the other one, the leader.
Yeah. It's just, I feel like if, like, for a split second, if they just thought from themselves, they would probably be on our side.
It is hard to give up power. That's for true. What do you think his father is? That story got me really thinking, like, he mentioned we met already.
There's no way in hell I would know.
Well, that's true. We do dispense enemies like left and right.
I could make a shot in the dark on this one.
Yeah, let me hear it.
Yes or no?
Yes.
Cool. I'm gonna use message.
I want you to do me a favor, Gragnar.
Uh-huh.
I don't want you to say it. I want you to actually message Luke, and I want to get Luke's reaction to what you're anticipating it to be. I don't even know. I don't even want to know what your guess is. I just want to. I want a reaction from Luke. You message them, Luke. By the way, with message, you can send one thing back, and
Okay.
you
Oh,
can.
that's not who I'm messaging. I'm messaging Thrash.
Oh. Okay. Message me directly. Message me directly.
Okay, hold on.
Respectfully, who your daddy?
Who your daddy? Who your daddy is?
How do I want to say this? Damn!
What's your name? Who's your daddy?
What I miss?
Ragnar is using message to ask Thresh a question. I want you to know that the minute you send this message, he goes. And he kind of tilts his head. And you see him like say from a distance, he doesn't mess with me, he just goes, why? From like 50 feet away. So it's like, it's not even really echoing in this cave. It's just kind of a soft, why?
And it kind of makes it over here.
Yeah.
Because we're curious.
What did he ask?
No.
I'll give you 100 platinum.
Looks like for answering a question, ask me.
And he just kind of tilts his head. I don't need it.
Fine.
I'll take it. I'll take it in the sin.
It was a good try.
Luke goes, my father is this person, my mother was this person, my grandfather was this person.
Here's my 23andMe.
Hi, my name is Jan T. And if you've been wondering about your ancestry,
oh my God,
inferno contraption bringing forth a child with horns out of your womb, and you're wondering why, did your child come out green and the daddy's denying it?
I'm calling.
Well, get with me. 23.
Change it.
23 in Yanti.
That means 23 in Yanti. And we'll run our best arcane spells to figure out the origins of your infernal heritage.
Or change it so you like it better.
It's your child support, and you need it now.
Jesus Christ.
What's funny is it wouldn't even be uncanon for him to run like some sort of Potsy scheme like that, where like he's completely honest with you, but it never goes well for the person involved. Like monkey palm bullshit be damned. This is just I tell you the truth and you don't want to know it. Like this is Snacks like, fucking the first person being like, I know I'm not magical. Actually, tests show you're 93% magical right here in the documentation. A little bit of green alien too.
The documentation.
It's like the full Mari setup and everything.
The
results are in. You are magical.
Snacks like running around backstage and shit.
Give me cancer now, God.
And Sam's like, dude, you just gotta accept it. You just gotta accept it.
Hold on, demon. No, this can't be right. It says I'm 102% African American with a 2% margin for error.
Oh my god.
Oh my god.
Oh, stop it, god damn it.
She's still turning in her grave. She's just like, I am not magical. That's how she resurrects. Somebody in canon universe goes, she was totally magical.
And she rises from her grave.
Not chat. Sorry, kids, you're gonna turn into a hag in 2 years.
God damn
it. All right. With that, we have you guys sitting out. Gragnar bothering Thrash about his heritage, and he's just kind of like, no.
I'm gonna try it one more time before watching. Pretty please.
Are you messaging that to him?
Yes.
If Luke wins a fight, I'll tell.
Oh.
You have got to be asked tomorrow, please.
Wait, what happened?
Thrash said if you win a fight, I guess tomorrow.
I thought it was if he loses.
Wait, loses?
Or wait, what did you say?
No, if he wins the fight.
If Luke wins a fight, I'll tell. And you watch as Thrash stands up.
Oh.
Rolls his shoulders.
I think you're fighting now.
Oh, that's happening now?
What did you do? What?
If you win, we get to know who his dad is.
Oh.
That slow look of that in my head. I see Luke looking from Gragnar to Thrash as he walks over. Oh.
Okay. Here, hold my sword.
I'm pulling out the skull dice.
Oh
shit. No.
minus 400 per result.
Dun, dun, dun.
Give me just a second. I gotta pull up some stats.
Oh, this should be good. This is a new high for me. I started a fight by saying pretty please.
That's all Luke wants, is to be able to start a fight by saying pretty please. Pretty please.
I don't always want to fight.
Just
but I am fight inclined.
No.
I mean, Luke, you can say no.
But I don't want to. What's the fun of that?
Mhm.
That's fair. His charisma is like not there at all. Wisdom is not there at all.
It's okay. Neither is mine.
Charisma.
We're on
Fist
even
versus
playfield.
fist. I'm literally gonna wake everybody up.
Oh, really? Like Ron and Seraphina just walked in for what? Okay.
Hey,
No,
before you
yeah.
talk about
Wait. What's happening?
Fight.
Oh, fight. Seraphina, fight.
But why is there a fight going on?
I don't know, but it's awesome.
It's kind of friendly, but you know, whatever. Come
That
on.
doesn't look friendly.
Kind of friendly.
Like-
Give me
What?
Just
just a second.
talking with their muscles, it's fine.
Oh, if it's muscles, that means that it must be Luke and Thrash?
Mhm.
Okay,
Yeah.
gotcha. All right, I'm in. And he walks
Oh.
out.
Was Garum even in that list?
Why do you think he hesitated after Luke?
Give me just a second.
Seraphina's just gonna stay in the room and start preparing.
I will be 2 seconds. Just 2 seconds. I'll be
seconds.
right back.
Don't worry,
Love
we'll
you.
talk to B Daddy.
He like gives her a kiss on the cheek and walks away.
Love you.
Love you. Wait, do you need anything for it? Like, do you need a platinum for that spell?
DM, do I? I actually don't know.
You didn't ask, but what I want you to do is roll an Arcana check as you. read through
Okay.
Well, let me know.
Can I do it with advantage?
Yes, you can do it without
Okay.
advantage.
Freaking Muhammad, you are receiving a collect call from.
And then just stares at him going,
Oh, that one.
Oh,
I accept.
they were both 15. DM, they were both 15, but I also get a +5, so I guess
so dirty
it doesn't
20.
matter. Yeah.
Dirty 20. You are able to go ahead and end up on the collect call. So it is,
Well, I wanted Fran to go with us too.
yeah. So
But I'm
yeah. It's on hold. It's on hold.
okay.
okay. So Fran's gonna be like,
It's just
here's
Dragon
the
Force
silver-
playing.
here's the silver for the call. I'll be right back.
It's through the fire and flames, but jazz.
Oh
Just
my
want you to know,
god.
this is only because Gragnar really pushed for this. It's like, and there's no way he's giving this information out for free.
So Fran's going to
I
he's
said,
gonna pull out his
pretty
satchel
please.
and he's going to put a gold coin down and be like, my money's on Luke.
You sure?
Oh yeah.
It's been a while
So-
since I've gone barehanded.
You don't
Really?
need to go barehanded.
What would you say?
I raised 2 gold coins.
And you watch as he begins to walk, you notice that he seems to be shaking the ground with each step.
And this
From
is a
a
kobold?
distance- This is a kobold that seems to be about
Hey.
5.5 feet tall, and he is leaving small craters under his steps as he walks.
How tall is Luke?
Like 5'9", I think is
Yeah,
what
I'm
you
like
said?
5'9".
Fran is gonna start like holding out his hand to people and be like, ration spell, anybody? Ration spell.
I like to think as this guy is like walking toward Luke, Francis is like, "Hey, buddy, I got an employment proposition for you."
What level are you?
Only if you're sure, because we do fight an army tomorrow.
What level are you, Luke?
12.
Okay. This should go.
Oh no!
I have the utmost faith in you, Luke. That's why you're part of the Fighters Guild. It's specifically my fighter
I
skills.
was gonna say, he's our first member, right? He's our
He's
first
the only
member.
member so far. He's the only member so far.
Yeah, I'll even like message Franz because I don't want to say this out loud. I would buff him, but all of the spells I have are for killing people.
I get you. Hang on. You got this, Luke. Bardic Inspiration. My money's on you, buddy. Bardic Inspiration.
That may be a poor decision.
Are the other emeralds watching? Genuinely curious.
The only person to step out from the ruckus is, in fact, Tasha, who looks out, sees them squaring up next to each other, and immediately goes back into her room. Like, immediately.
I'll at least message so she doesn't think we're trying to kill them. It's mostly friendly. They're like talking with their muscles or something. That's all I'm saying.
You get message back. You get a message back being like, "Oh no, I'm hiding."
Don't be intimidated, Luke. Just try to imagine him in his underwear.
Oh no, he's hot!
And you watch as he kind of walks up to you, and he looks up to you because again, you're 5'9".
5'9".
He's 5.5 feet. So he's looking up to you. Swing first. So he's giving you initiative.
Okay.
All right, so you get your turn.
You told me to hold your sword. I don't know if you want it or not.
I'll go get my sword.
And you see him thinking for a second. Should I get my weapon?
Please. It wouldn't be fair if we weren't both armed.
Swing first.
Okay, I guess I'll just let it all out. I get 3 attacks.
Mm-hmm.
It's about to be the Senator versus Raiden all over again.
All right, my 3 hits are 21, 23, and 27.
27 hits.
God damn! What? What?
Those are some bold claims, Senator. How about you back them up with some facts?
Oh, man, the fuck up.
Ron's just like snacking on the.
That's 11.
You watch as your blade...
16, sorry.
You watch as all 3 hits land, but only one of them seems to scratch his scales. You deal 11 damage, you said?
Yep. Fran's gonna lose some money.
No, you got this, buddy.
Bardic Inspiration.
No shield. And he curls back and with an open palm goes for your chest.
Is he a monk?
Oh, he's absolutely a monk.
Oh no!
He's squared up to me and he's squared up to me and said, "You first." He's a monk.
Bye, Luke.
Get the meanest backhand in all of history.
Oh shit!
I've been disintegrated. What's the worst that can happen?
I hope you bulletproof Fotis don't hurt.
Luke. This dice doesn't like you. You can go for my first nat 20 with that die.
Okay.
I hope you bulletproof Fotis.
He is very much not.
Son, have you ever been folded while in your clothes?
You're talking like laundry or like playing cards?
Dealer's choice.
Oh no!
Yeah. Let's see.
That is
Hopefully
going to
you
be
don't get
25 damage as he just cleaves in your chest.
How much?
25.
Oh, I heard 125. I was like,
No.
fucking excuse me?
And you watch as he just open palm to your chest. And he looks over to the group. I'm not a monk. And he then proceeds to hold up his hand. And a gauntlet appears. Smite.
Oh, he's a paladin!
Oh,
I'm about to eat all of this.
Oh no! I would argue paladins are much scarier than monks.
It's fine. It's fine. Just just rage or something.
Luke does a 23 hit.
Holy, oh yeah. Not even far from not hitting me.
Well, I don't know. Luke is built like a fucking tank, okay?
Oh no, I know. I'm certified glass sword. I have 16
okay. Because I can literally count on my hands how many times like I feel like I've done anything to Luke in this campaign.
Well, it's because they die first before you can do anything to me. That's the whole shit.
Gragnar, I hope you know. I hope you know that you really did pimp Luke out to fight for a little bit of.
That's what I said.
It's going to be 19 damage from him literally bringing his hand down on your shoulder as the gauntlet is used to manifest the smite. And I need you to make a dex save not to go to your knee.
Also, I think Luke's AC is like 16 or something.
Yes, it is. 19 dex save.
That is enough. It was an 18. You twitch. And he looks at you for a second as he is eye to eye with you because you're squatting, but you're not at your knees.
Yep.
And he goes, all right. And he holds his necklace in his hand. You lasted longer than everyone else. And he takes that off. I'll tell you who I am. My name is Shield, son of Moses.
What?
And the necklace changes into the demonic shield, which has the red center, the red gem, and the silver edges.
And Fran's gonna like snap.
No!
That's where I've seen that before.
And you watch as his form shifts, the kobold beginning to manifest and grow.
Oh no, we fucked
his
up!
10-foot his 10-foot tall form.
Gragnar, you fucked up!
And the armor that encases his body begins to appear, and it is almost like that of flesh. And the single eye that then opens.
Fran's gonna look down and be like, damn it, I'm out 2 coins.
Child of man. I thank you for my freedom.
Oh no!
And he's going to take the shield and he's going to use his last turn, his last attack, because he gets 3 attacks as well, to take that shield and just plunge it into your chest.
Oh my god, is Luke gonna fucking die?
No, I'll be fine.
I don't fucking know, Luke!
That's a nat 20.
Oh, I'll be fine.
Is this gonna be a fucking twist of events where this motherfucker's gonna... Oh
He's
my god!
fine.
I'll be
He's
fine.
15, 18.
Wait, so who do I pay? Nobody else put a bid in.
That's going to be 45 damage as his shield rams into your chest.
Fran's gonna hold up the coins. I guess I could pay him. I'm just putting it back in my pocket. Nobody else put the deal in.
I tried to give him 100 platinum. He said he doesn't need it.
Right. Luke, are you dead?
No, Luke's still standing up.
Oh, okay. You're doing great, buddy. I'll probably just give Luke the coins. He earned it.
That's a great idea. Top tier idea.
The best.
Good job, me. It's not bad.
Your turn, Luke.
I guess the honor's mine then.
Woo!
Let me look something up real quick.
Come on, you can do it.
That is the definition of a wizard being like, what spells do I have for this particular situation?
Yep.
Let me just check.
I'm absolutely looking at my spell list. In my spell list, I mean my
Okay,
flavors of swinging my sword.
Try to seduce him. It might work.
Just do that thing where you kill him. Yeah.
Okay. Let me try. All right.
Do that thing with your tongue that he might like.
Yeah.
All right. I'm going to swing again.
Here I go swinging again.
And so I started swinging.
All right.
Mimi.
16 doesn't hit.
No.
19 plus 11 is a 30.
That hits.
Which is a crit for me.
Quit.
And then a nat 20 is a crit for me.
Quit.
So I have 2 crits coming at you.
Okay.
I need more dice.
No, where's my... There it is.
24 damage on the first crit.
And this fucker is coming to help us. Oh my god. Go.
To be fair, we're fighting with him.
It's fine. Yeah, I know. He's coming to help us.
I don't know if he is anymore.
Hey, I mean, from the little bit we have known, I feel like there's going to be a beat the shit out of him situation. He'd be like, dang, you're kind of strong. Now we could be friends.
29 on the second hit.
How much on the second hit?
How 29, much? 29.
29. Okay.
And then I'm going to action surge for 3 more hits.
Ayo.
Well, does a 26 and a 27 hit?
26 does not, 27 does.
Okay.
Damn.
And because I'm an action surge, this will be double damage because of the sword.
Okay.
$30 more damage.
All right. So you watch.
Then, I'm just gonna bonus action second wind, which heals me for
Don't forget your bardic inspiration.
You can use that to heal yourself as well, along with that second wind.
A D10 plus my fighter level.
And your bardic inspiration is a plus is a D8, just so you know.
Yep. So you can heal another D8 on top of that.
Thanks.
You're welcome.
Oh, thank God.
Yeah, gotta remember, bardic inspirations in this campaign have been homebrewed to work with any roll, including heal.
I gained 24 health back.
Yeah.
You laid into him, hit after hit after hit, and you can see his body kind of recoil a bit from the hit. But he doesn't not lock eyes with you. He is constantly locking eyes with you. Demonic curse. Rage. And you watch as he hunches over and his body turns red with heat. His shield's gem in the center begins to blink rapidly like an eye with a sideways slit. Its mouth that was originally a design begins to gnatch at itself. And you watch as the eye on his head closes. And ever so slowly and gently, you would think his rage would have him moving quickly. You would think he was just about to reach out and just shove you. But it's almost disarmingly slow as he reaches out to your face with his hand wide open, the palm of which is bigger than your head. And that's going to be a 17.
Hold on. Okay, wait, give me one. Sorry.
Ooh.
Shit. I think I have something that may help me.
Is it a reaction?
No, it's feat condition for slasher.
Oh, okay.
Because I crit.
Help me.
You have disadvantage on your next attack rolls.
Okay.
Yeah, for the turn.
This is a grapple. I need you to roll a competing grapple.
Sweet. That's my strength, right?
Yes.
I can do that. I feel like a 27 is not enough.
What's his strength? It's going to be...
I roll very high, but I am not confident. No confidence.
That's going to be a... How much did you roll?
27.
So that's going to be a 14 plus 12. 14, so it's 12. That's going to be...
26.
26. You, in this moment, his hand moves ever so calmly towards you, and it's almost a shock to how slow he's moving. But then there's this twitch of a moment where he closes his grasp, and you lean just barely out of the way. You can hear the wind whistle from his fingers as they clasp shut.
Jesus Christ.
He almost took your face off.
Like in Face Off.
I was just
That movie, Face Off. And then he's going to go, good, 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 good. And he's going to shoulder check you, not with his shield, but with his actual shoulder, which is going to need a, this is one of his abilities. It's a dex save on your part. You need a 20.
Oh, okay.
Or else you will be put onto the ground.
Does a 13 count?
No.
Oh no! Wait. Oh no.
Nope, you already
The
used the
last
bardic,
person to make me do this was a Genasi. And he pulls his shield up and he's going to he jumps into the air and comes down like a fucking meteor on top of you. Dex save with disadvantage this time.
Okay.
Lean over to front. Okay, now this feels like a bad idea.
Now it does. Now
It seemed fine until he turned into a meteor. It seemed fine.
It seemed fine until he turned into a meteor. He points back. You just see a meteor like coming down slowly. Like, we're talking like a fighter game style. Like in the background, Gragnar goes,
like fucking Elden Ring.
Yeah.
It was fine until that happened.
Well, on the bright
I
side,
thought we won.
All of the noise is going to scare away any of the goblins that might be wanting to,
see,
up.
okay, that's well and good, but there's the other thing we have to worry about of him collapsing in the entire cave on top of us.
3.
Well, we also have people who know how to bend the earth, so it's fine.
Okay,
you look
sure.
over to the Umber Hulks who are visibly shaking. Like,
So
you got a 3, correct?
Yes, that's a 3.
Cool.
If you turn it upside down, it's
still a 3.
It's boobies.
Movies.
But if you do see, there you go. Now it's better.
Movies.
called Sam about 20 minutes before this happened. They were like, "Oh yeah, everybody's relatively okay."
We're gonna die tomorrow. So Luke died.
I wonder which god I'm gonna meet right now.
64 damage.
Oh my god.
You know?
Could be worse.
I'm
Luke's
at
like,
one.
Wait, what?
I'm at one.
You look as you see him jump up in the air. He comes down, his body steaming with a trail behind it, purely off the heat from his body as he's in rage. He's a paladin, berserker, a barbarian.
Oh my god!
And he just lands, and you feel the wave of the ground underneath you shake, and then give.
Dude, I got Yamcha.
Wait, is this a scene where, like in anime, it fucking turns like all the fucking ground like into squares?
Gragnar, you've heard this sound before, and it's not good. That's the sound of an entire layer of earth giving away.
Oh.
I'm gonna bamf into giant dragon form and grab Fred and just start running.
As the cracks start
I've never
to
been
spread,
looking before. This is wonderful.
as the cracks begin to spread, Seraphina,
I like this.
Yeah,
see
wait.
the cracks begin to spread towards you. A crack between your legs, as you feel the left side of that shift.
Oh no.
And Garum goes,
run.
it's time to go. And he grabs you and
wait.
under the arm, begins to book it as the entire level begins to collapse underneath the force.
Oh my god.
And you run as quickly and as fast as you can, only for those on the ground, for the ground to give out faster than you can move. Gragnar,
Wait.
give me.
I can fly.
Hold
fly.
on.
Give me a insight on your own body with advantage to try to fly.
I also have far step.
Mm-hmm.
I know it says self, but since Garum is carrying me, can I cast it on him as well?
No, it's just a self thing.
Fuck.
Do you have twin spell?
I do, but I don't know if that would count.
It
Yeah,
was
sounds
no, because it's only self. That spell only works for self. It's not something you can twin spell on someone else. So Gragnar, what are your flight lessons looking like?
I'm trying to find this other D20. I got a new D20 recently.
What?
No, it's just Luke.
Oh no!
Man, I took a calculated risk. But
I
boy,
genuinely think we're.
Calculated risk, but boy, am I bad at
I
that.
genuinely think we're about to lose Luke.
Okay, what am I rolling to
No
this?
1 HP.
You're rolling an insight on yourself to see if you can figure out how to fly real quick.
Insight. That's wisdom, right?
Yep.
Yep, no bonuses in that. 19.
19? It's enough!
Wait, DM! Well,
Yes? What's up?
remember what we talked about with the new spell?
That'll work.
Will it?
That'll work. This is a heat of the moment thing.
Alright, cool. Summon Draconic Spirit.
And there is a moment where Gragnar starts getting himself off the ground and just barely, he's holding front. He's kind of like, kind of like those limp birds that are like. And then as Garum starts falling forward, holding on to you, there's this gust of white wind that begins to envelop and manifest itself into a sort of astral projection of a white dragon that is smaller, more like the size of maybe 10 to 12 feet long, that grabs him and Seraphina and pulls them away so that they can go.
Nobody gonna think of Luke. He's still in the crater on the ground.
Okay, that's
As
cool,
you turn
but I don't
around-
want to also be in
As
the
you turn
crater.
around, you see that there's no crater. There is just a hole that is spreading. As Luke has been pushed through the ground through that crater, and the whole area has collapsed.
I was gonna say, I don't even think we can get Luke.
In about a
Maybe
120,
Fine.
130 foot circle, and it goes down about another 100 feet. You
Maybe
all
we
catch
should-
the sight of the shield of Asmodeus letting his shield demanifest as he grabs Luke by the shoulder
Okay, cool.
and begins to carry him like almost princess style as he lands. I have one more attack.
That's good. Because I think I've got like maybe like one more hit left in me.
And you are aggro across the knee.
I said dimension door.
And he just kind of drops you on the ground.
Okay, am I just getting ignored
You
completely?
start to dimension door. Are you dimension dooring him?
I said I'm gonna dimension door like 4 fucking times, and then
I
you
did
never
not
were
hear it.
falling.
I did not hear it.
Yeah, like as he was falling, I said I was gonna dimension door, and then he's gonna go through that, so you don't knee him in the back, so he doesn't die.
Okay, so you cast dimension door as you are being carried away, and as the son of Asmodeus reaches out to grab him, he falls through the dimension door,
Ugh.
and he lands on the ground and looks up. And he locks eyes with you, Fran. This was a
Hi.
duel.
Oh,
And you were about to kill my friend.
I would have brought him back. This
I
was
think-
a duel! And he leaps
God damn it.
Yeah,
God damn it.
and he
Fran-
lands
Fran's
at
going
the
to-
edge.
Fran's gonna be like, Gragnar, put me down. Put me down. Put me
We're-
down.
We're
Put me
like
down.
40 feet.
I'm
We're
clear.
like 40
Put me
feet in
down.
the air.
I don't fucking care. Put me down right now. Take my bag. Just
Does-
take it.
Put
And then Fran's
down,
gonna
drop.
Fran-
What do you
do
mean?
want me- do
Just
you
drop
want-
me in front of the fucking room.
Drop him then.
what do Seraphina and Gareb see as we're fucking...
Am I still falling? Are we still falling?
No, you're in front of Gragnar now. Think of it this way. Think of it like Fran jumps out of Gragnar's arms and you fall into Gragnar's arms.
And your first words are, am I still falling?
Nah, you're fine. I got you.
I'm pretty sure we're still dueling. I'm still alive.
Why?
I think Fran tagged in for you.
That's not good.
Why did you interrupt?
Because you were about to kill my friend.
I finally made a choice.
No, I'm still here. Put me down.
Yeah, he's still up there if you want to kill him.
Put me
He
down.
says he's down.
I made a choice.
I didn't hear a bell. I can still fight.
And he holds out his hand, and you watch as this greenish, almost sickening glow begins to envelop Luke as you are healed to full.
Oh.
Oh, well, look at that. Well, thank you for that.
Run it back.
So
Oh,
Luke,
they're gonna-
he's going to try to backhand Luke.
I thought Luke was still being held
Or
with...
not Luke, Fran, out of
Oh.
frustration.
Ooh!
Okay, that's fine.
So he rolls with disadvantage because of your
Shield.
your shield and your cloak.
Yes.
Your
correct.
shield gives you a +5, and the cloak makes it disadvantage.
Yes.
So we're gonna see how this goes. Okay. That is a 13, his lowest roll, his lowest possible roll.
No, it doesn't hit.
All right. So
That's gonna suck.
you duck, and you can feel the wind of it, and there's like heat that comes off his body as he begins to get redder, as if he's getting madder.
Now,
Then
let's talk about this.
I talked earlier. And he's going to smash the ground in frustration. He's not smashing at you. He's smashing the ground in front of him. Boom, there's a tremor. I told you my story. I made a choice. I finally made a choice. And you took it from me.
What was the choice that I took from you?
I chose to fight. You took that from me.
I mean, if you
I
still
never
want
made choices. No. Duel is done. I thought you act like a family.
Yes, which is why I saved them. And before you say that you were about to resurrect them, I don't want to hear it, because how am I supposed to fucking know that? You can't expect me to read your goddamn mind. How about that?
No honor.
No honor in watching my friends die? The whole fucking point I'm here is to make sure that they don't die. So how about you get off your fucking high horse, stop telling me what to fucking do and how to protect my friends, and instead, why don't you just let me protect my friends? And don't get pissed off at me because I didn't know what you were planning, okay? How about fucking that?
You didn't know?
No! I walked out here, heard there was gonna be a duel, then you turned into the fucking Shield of Asmodeus. What the fuck do you expect?
I outsmarted Fron!
Sure, go ahead, gloat about it. Yay, you outsmarted Fron.
Are we all landed around this? Like, where are we
Yes,
exactly?
you're all landed around this. This is the most emotion you've ever seen this character make. Like, honestly. He has always been a man of few words. He's never done anything or said anything that wasn't Dad told me to do this. Osmodius told me to do this. And he's going through like an emotional like wave of things. And he watches his body cools down a bit and it begins to glow a little bit blue. And you see ice come off of him.
Oh.
You see his mouth opens and there's a little bit of trail of condensed air. The blade couldn't outsmart you.
True.
But I did.
Yes.
Luke.
Yeah, I'm right here.
I'll put Luke down.
I will limp over. Yes, I'm full, but I felt all.
You're cutting out.
Oh, hello.
You're good.
I'm gonna limp
I
over.
was supposed to catch you. Father told me to kill you. You are dangerous as a child of man. All of you are. Last orders from Father were to kill you. I choose not to.
Seems like I'm gonna to butt in here. It seems like a pretty good choice considering where his decisions have gotten him. You're out.
No.
You're not in hell, and he's locked up for 5 years after getting the piss kicked out of him.
House arrest.
After getting the shit
we have to layer that on top of there. He did also get the shit kicked out of him, from what I've heard.
Sure. Yeah.
I was going to let you go to the other, the Cobalt. And when he was to be in front of you, I was going to be behind you. I was going to cave in your skulls. I was going to start with her. He points to Seraphina. Her spells and range make her dangerous. Then I was going to deal with him. He points to Garum. His paladin ability is broken, shattered, but dangerous. And then I was going to kill Luke. I knew that would make you angry, Fran. Your wife and friends dying. My brother told me that would be the best way. And lastly, Gragnar. I was going to rip your heart out in front of him. I was going to make you call father for vengeance. And then you would kill me. And I could rest. I choose to die on my own.
What?
You don't have to die.
I outsmarted Felidar.
I was gonna say,
Scourge of the Demonkin. I beat the Son of Man. Will I be remembered?
I will always remember our duel. And I hope the next one we can have just you and me.
I don't want that. And he's gonna rip his own heart out. And you watch as the eye on his head goes pale. And he drops to his knees, a smile on his face as he looks up. Can I see Mother now? As he hits the floor. His shield begins to vibrate.
Oh no. Oh.
And scream out in almost like a pain. Its mouth opens as tendrils reach out and begin to pull it towards the shield of Asmodeus. Now, as far as you guys know, the demons are part of their weapon. When they die, they go back, but that doesn't seem to be the case here.
I was gonna say with the last one, with the dagger.
The shield weeps. And as its tendrils enter its mouth, as it lays next to him, you hear a rasping voice. Now I can speak.
The shield is speaking?
Yes. I never left his side. Send me to my son.
Who is your son?
I'm Marigold, one of the 7 wives of Asmodeus. He locked me in here when I tried to save my son. Send me to my son.
Fran is going to pull out the dagger without anyone seeing the dagger particularly, and he's going to stab the shield.
I was gonna just banish it.
You run the shield through the crystal eye, and it's almost like air. It's not even like butter, it's like air. Your dagger goes through, and you see the shield shatter. And as the shield shatters, so does the shield of Asmodeus' body. And left on the floor is a pendant. The same pendant the shield of Asmodeus held.
Fran is going to pick it up.
You
Do I
pick it
feel
up. There's nothing really you feel from it. It's obviously a pendant. The shield can be opened.
Fran will open it.
And inside there is a rough sketch of the kobold version that you saw. And another sketch that is of what appears to be a female kobold. And underneath it is, almost in chicken scratch, mother in the kobold tongue. And underneath Thrash, it says, "My little knight."
Fuck.
Fran is going to close the locket and walk over to Luke and hold it up to him.
Thanks. I'll take it. Should we offer it to Ferric? Was his name Ferric? The other kobold?
His husband?
Yeah.
He could. I'm going to bury him.
Oh, I'll help.
You look and you see that this whole place is mostly collapsed, and then you see Ferric kind of standing there in confusion as he looks towards where he saw Thrash disappear.
This looks really bad.
What? What's that?
I'll walk over to him and present the locket to him.
What was that? Where's Thrash?
I think he was being used as a vessel.
A vessel? A vessel for what?
A demon.
Oh, no. He was too stubborn. He never changed. He wasn't possessed by he never changed. It's always been strong and quiet. He's gone.
This should belong with you.
And he takes it. I'm going to leave now. And he will turn and walk away. Just in any direction.
I'm sorry.
He stops. He wanted to fight you?
Yes.
He never wanted for anything. Even my cowardly self had to initiate a relationship. But I like to think he chose me. And he'll keep walking forward.
I'm gonna go back and help Braun.
Congratulations. You've defeated your second son of Asmodeus.
I didn't do fucking shit.
And you set him free this time.
Okay.
There are many things that Asmodeus has done in order to get the people underneath him. He has lied. He has stolen. He has cheated. He has weaseled and he has harmed. And that's what he does to the people he likes. What do you do now?
Ceremony?
Ceremony on the remains?
Over his grave.
Okay. There was more dust and shattered, like, particles than anything, but you bury them and you cast ceremony.
Is there anything Seraphina might be able to do as well with the spells that she might know?
You give me an Arcana check in your book. You're becoming more like a wizard every day.
16.
You're able to go ahead and recall a particular rite used to benefit the souls of those who have passed. It's something used to promise that the souls that have passed will meet each other. A rite of longing.
I would like to cast that on both the son and the mother, I guess.
Yes, it'll take 10 minutes, as it is a ritual.
Mm-hmm.
And as you cast the rite of longing as a ritual, and as you use ceremony,
Right.
yeah,
it's a instantaneous touch of one corpse.
As you both use these spells, you see that the ground shifts a bit. And there is a moment of calm. And for a split second, it's almost as if a wisp of air leaves the grave up to the sky. And as you do that, casting ceremony and the rite of longing, the earth shakes. It feels angry.
The spells? Or
just the way the earth shakes feels angry. It gives this feeling of anger and frustration. And there's ever so lightly the sound on the wind. Not another son.
Does it sound familiar?
It sounds like a raspy, half-breathing Asmodeus.
That's probably Asmodeus.
Yeah, I figured. I just didn't know.
He knows when his sons die. And he's noticed that one did not come home. And that's where we're going to end the campaign.
Hey, yo.
Oh, God.
Everyone, do me a favor.
Yes.
Gain an inspiration.
Oh, shit.
Yay! I get another one.
Same. I'm sitting on 3.
I'm sitting on 4.
I have 1.
Hey, I'm saving those.
Sam, as well. You get a nat 20 use up as you see fit.
Whoopee!
Also, is my dragon still there?
Yes, it is.
Okay,
next.
He's like, for fuck's sake, pick up.
No. Like, I guess for next session, she's gonna be very confused about the dragon. So.
Also, I just want to say how this is the alternative to whatever session you were going to have because your map fucked up. What the fuck were you gonna have them do before
the war?
Y'all were going to go and y'all were going to run into him, and then the shield of Asmodeus was going to be behind you, and there was no exit.
Oh fuck!
Okay.
I like this better.
One. Yay!
Can I make one passing comment at Fron? Well, after the ceremony, real quick.
Sure.
You fought his blade. We fought now the shield. I think we need to get stronger.
I agree. What did you have in mind?
I don't know yet, but we're not ready yet.
How many kids does this fucker have? Jesus
A
fucking
lot.
Christ.
Considering Sam is one of them.
Yeah.
I thought we were ready.
Well,
Hey.
I'm thinking,
Wait, what makes you think we're not?
Roll a religion check. Whoever asked that question.
Me?
I asked that question.
Wait, which
How
question?
many sons does Osmodeus
Oh, okay.
have?
I'm completely expecting to fail this roll. Let's go.
Since I made my deal with Osmodeus, is it okay if I make the roll?
You can help him. You can help him make the roll.
I want to help you make the roll.
Make it with advantage.
With advantage.
Also, after y'all do that, I do have a question.
You have to pee? You can
Wait.
go ahead.
No, I don't need a pee.
I don't think I need advantage.
Don't bitch.
I rolled a nat 20.
Let's go.
Hey.
All right. So there are
History.
4 named
22.
children of Osmodeus.
Mhm.
The blade, the
Mhm.
shield, the fist,
Mhm.
and the spear.
Mhm.
Did you say the fish?
The fist.
Oh, the fist. I'm sorry. I thought you were referring to Sam.
Legend
Fish
says
of
that the
Osmodeus.
fist defected
so
from
fucking
Osmodeus and was cast away. But the spear is still something that most people count as a legend because not many people have seen the spear. No one really thinks the spear really exists.
Man, I can't wait till that one stops by.
She's a motherfucking dragoon, baby. Oh, we're so fucked.
I was like, was it not the spear that came down that one time? No.
No.
No, that was a
That was-
toothpick.
Yeah.
That
was
was
something I was-
Daddy mad.
He picks his
No, I know.
fingernails with that.
He clipped
Okay.
his fingernails.
His fingernail, the one just flew off. It was like, oh shit, I stabbed her. I did that on purpose.
Menacing present.
I was angry. Brian, she said some shit. I'm pretty sure she said some shit, right?
Yeah, sure.
Okay, all right. I was
Not even
angry.
defending.
Dude, did you not hear me this entire fucking... He's just like, oh no, it's the Shield of Osmodeus. I'm going to put 2 coins down on Luke now. And it's like Luke is very obviously dying. Fuck. Well, I guess I'm
I
gonna
was-
put down on 2 coins. Technically you did.
No,
Hey,
no,
you're
you
right.
didn't, Luke.
I win my own coins.
No, Luke, let's be real.
Pay him.
Luke, you did not.
No.
But I did not lose. I never yielded.
He never yielded. I was just
I
I ain't hear no bell.
I didn't hear no bell.
I do want to turn to Luke really quick and say, what makes you think we're not ready?
Who was literally merciful in getting healed by the man who almost killed him. Like I never
Oh.
yielded.
My love, that was the stupidest question you've ever asked.
I don't know. I wasn't fucking there until everything collapsed.
Well, I was carried like a princess by Gragnar, and I don't think I've ever felt so beautiful in my life.
I'm also still in dragon form, which is the first time anybody else has
You
seen
see,
it.
Seraphina, this hole that was created, I was the hammer.
You were most definitely the nail. Garam, that was Garam. Garam was like, you were most definitely the nail.
That's what I meant.
I like to think that if Seraphina was there, he's like, "What, the shield of Osmodeus? Well, I got a shield of my own."
But no, legit, she doesn't know what the fuck's happening because literally everything started collapsing.
I just want to point out that it's like in my head, I saw the hyper. What was the anime that was where it was the two characters and one shaped like a fucking thumb?
Oh
and
yeah,
in English and in Japanese was like that was what the episodes were. They were back to back. And it's these hyper realistic hand of like I have a shield, my own shield. It's just it's just a shield of Osmodeus backhanding her away like a badminton ball.
I know what you're fucking talking about. I forgot what it's called though.
I would also like to state that the Shield of Osmodeus did not lay a fucking finger on me. My hair is perfectly intact.
Well, I'm sorry, I'm not as nimble. I don't have a shield or a cloak.
You should get one.
Yet.
They're really cool.
Looks at Dragon Trust Fund.
No, your hair still does look perfect, Fran, because of your Pantene leave-in conditioner.
You are absolutely right. Which brings me to today's sponsor. No, I'm kidding.
Pantene Protein.
It's legitimately the same thing as Evolution movie, Head and Shoulders.
God, DM, I do have a question though.
Yes.
No.
Would girl shit it anyway? So with Osmodeus' house arrest and everything and all the constraints that come with that, since he had sent the shield on a mission to kill them, would that leave him like kind of in void of his constraints, and could he be
depending on when it was put into play?
Sounds like we need to call some peoples.
You need to call his mama is what you need to do.
Nah, who's this parole officer?
Do you need a lawyer?
I need to find out who his parole officer is, and I need some details and documentations right now, buddy. Come on.
Give me a second.
Yeah, thank you.
I got you.
I need the vibe check, Yanti.
Because that he's entitled to some penalty.
You need me to write the contract, or you?
You know what? I want to see what you can do with your. How many years have you been on this earth?
Enough.
He doesn't know his age.
Ron doesn't know how old he is, dude. He's never had a birthday until recently.
Well, I'm gonna say this. First off, touch your forehead. Investigate item.
Wait, what?
You're investigating my forehead?
How old is this forehead?
I can't see my forehead.
How many rings I got on the tree, buddy?
Which one?
How many? How old is Fran actually? How old is Fran actually?
I don't know. We've never discussed it.
I remember you telling me that you pictured him in between like 27, 28 or something.
Something like that. But like that's because that's how old he looks. But whenever he was asked about what his age was, and it's written in my fucking notes from like the moment I made him, does not know birthday, does not celebrate birthday, does not know what birthday is.
Okay. I'm gonna message you something because I just rolled for his age. Let me know if this is all right.
Okay, let me see. Hang on. Did you send it on Telegram?
No, I sent it in Discord.
Oh, okay. I'm gonna have to turn off my. You know what? No, it's fine. I can do it from.
I grabbed 2 random dice and rolled them to get the age.
It's that's fine.
Hey, I have that sound. How old is Fran? Find out.
Put your guesses in now.
Are we allowed to know?
Is it below 20?
You know what? Put your guesses in, and next week I'll tell you who's the closest.
Okay.
Next session. So put them in the chat.
Gragnar, 32.
67.
I mean, he's an elf.
100.
Wait, are you half elf?
That changes my. Oh wait,
Yeah,
half elf. I think.
Yeah, well, I am a half elf, yes. But
You're
my
like half
lineage is
drow
elf
or
elf.
something, right?
I am half drow, correct. Me mother was a drow. But we don't talk about that because I look more human.
Yeah, I don't
Okay,
know. I'm just gonna stick with my answer. I don't know shit.
Okay, so 32, 100, 67, and 45.
All right, next session, I'll let y'all know who's closest.
Oh, why don't we just do it now?
We need intrigue for the next episode.
Wait, Gragnar, play us off.
Next time.
Thank you for tuning in for another episode of As Above, So Below. If you want to follow us anywhere on our respective channels, you can go to twitch.tv/3FBC, and there's also twitch.tv/literaldemon_, and then there's God damn, I always forget your fucking
Do it again.
Twitter.
One more time.
It's always, I know it's something like real generic, but I can't remember what it is.
Which one?
Sam's fucking Twitter.
Rosie Reads.
Rosie_Reads. 1, 2, 3.
Okay, yeah. Okay, keep playing it, Gragnar. Keep going. And if you want to follow Sam, you go on fucking, I don't know, twitter.com, and it's Rosie123. And then if you want to follow Luke, you can go to twitch.tv/JojoPanda. And then if you want to follow me, oh wait, what? Or you can go
I was gonna say
or you can even follow the whole channel on youtube.com/@AASBTTRPG. Or you can Morphe. There's so many people we have to
Hold
follow.
on. There's also just a card you can go to that has everybody's links. It's aasbttrpg.card.co.
Everything hurts. Why didn't you say that at the beginning when I started this bullcrap?
I've literally told you this. I have told you this so many times.
And I have ADHD.
80 of them bitches.
I can't believe you waited until the very end of me doing that whole spiel.
It was funnier that
way. Ooh, Seraphina. Ooh.
First you call a man a liar, then you let him run around like a chicken with his head cut off. Come on.
Well, he does that on his own already, so.
Well, that is it for tonight's stream. Thank you guys for so much.
Oh no.
Come back in 2 weeks.
Goodbye.
To find out what Bronze Age was, who was closest, and whoever's closest is getting another inspiration.
Yay!
Let's go.
It's not gonna be me. Let's go.
Whoever's the farthest away loses 50 experience.
Bullshit!
I gotta,
We don't have experience!
Please, we use milestone.
Yeah, I gotta hop off though. I gotta work early tomorrow.
We gotta do the
Bye.
double. All right, bye.
Bye.